When last we left our heroes, they had defeated the subject known as Zed and ended the zombie apocalypse in Zekarist. Felix immediately began sending a flurry of sending spells to spread the word that the zombie affliction had been lifted, and in the process, once again, had his mind hijacked by Adalor Angavast, court mage of Parasis. This time, the court mage didn't let Felix off with a warning, casting feeble mind on him and rendering him barely able to function, if somewhat more amusing to his friends. Upon exiting Grey Fate Manor, our heroes were surprised to find a ship anchored in the loch, a deep-keeled ocean-faring vessel Petra immediately identified as the End of Days, her old ship. Leaving Petra behind on shore to ensure her safety, the rest of our heroes approached the ship to investigate it. They found aboard a sailor of middle years, pleasant enough for a man who was pointing a pistol at them, who spoke in a brogue and asked immediately where Petra was. Our heroes feigned ignorance about as well as our heroes managed to feign anything, and the sailor eventually identified himself as Dravis Blackthorn, an old friend and something of a father figure to Petra. He explained he had come in search of Petra in hopes of rescuing her from danger, explaining that he was told he would arrive just in time to save Petra and her friends from an ambush. With an understanding that neither side wanted to harm Petra more than the average person who knew her did, Dravis dispatched an automated lifeboat to shore to ferry Petra aboard. Shortly after boarding her old ship, another friend of Petra revealed himself as Trill Taros, an anthropomorphic dog in a duster and steampunk goggles, came barreling up from below decks behind what appeared to be a giant mechanical spider with a pistol for a body. Trill and Dravis then spun a wild, meandering tale that involved assassins, mutiny, hidden civilizations, prophecy, deals with hags, airships, apocalyptic wastelands, oracles, and a race against time to prevent a disaster. On that last point, there was a bit of confusion, as Trill and Dravis were under the impression that they would be arriving just in time to prevent an ambush that would result in an unfathomable darkness spreading across Zekarist. This was seemingly a reference to the book falling into the hands of Malls and Toss Orith, an event that had already occurred in Sorvel prior to our heroes arriving at Grey Fate Manor. Confused, but without a rescue mission to carry out, Trill and Dravis gave our heroes a grand tour of the newly recommissioned End of Days. Trill took special interest in showing off his latest enhancements to the ship, including the automation of ship's operations and the conversion of the End of Days into an airship. Eager to see how it worked, Emma asked if she could see the engine room, which Trill eagerly agreed to. Casting legend lore on the ship's power source, Emma discovered it to be a fairy stone, a crystalline growth with strong ties to the Feywild. As if to underscore this revelation, Emma was soon greeted in the engine room by an Eladrin wearing a cloak of ivy, the same Eladrin that had commissioned Xanthion to act as Emma's guardian all the way back in Gnome's The Eladrin beckoned Emma to accompany him back to the court of the Summer Queen, accusing Xanthion of failing in his commission. As tensions mounted, a disembodied voice spoke through all of our heroes, which Emma identified as belonging to the Queen of Air and Darkness. A stern warning followed not to go with the Eladrin, claiming that if Emma did, she would never be allowed to leave. With the Eladrin subdued and severely outnumbered, our heroes demanded to know why Emma was of such interest to the Fae, especially the Summer Queen, a question that the Eladrin answered by exclaiming that Emma was some sort of weapon. An agitated Emma exclaimed she was tired of being used and manipulated, which the disembodied voice met with an offer of releasing her from her pact. The voice then told a tale of a young princess beguiled by the lure of the Night Diamond and absconding with it, simultaneously betraying and saving her own sister. The princess eventually cast off her own physical form to escape the curse of the diamond, becoming the Queen of Air and Darkness, monarch to all those who had no place in the Summer Court. An offer was then extended once more: walk away and be free, or for the first time, fully embrace their pact and become the person she was always meant to be. And for the first time in her life, Emma willingly became a warlock. In exchange, Emma's patron aided the End of Days in arriving at Berine Manor nearly instantaneously, where our heroes were reunited with Titus, Tick, Lucetius, Estelle, and Felix's siblings. Titus, meanwhile, had just spoken with his divine grandparents, the Shadow Lord and the Favored Maiden, by way of the divination spell. Titus had asked them what could be done to save the realm and received the reply, get to the Cosmere before they do. With all signs pointing toward the Shatterlands, Titus hastened all the current inhabitants of Verine Manor aboard the End of Days, and Trill set course for Shalatar and the Augur. The ship glides swiftly through the air, though not nearly as swiftly as on the journey from Greyfate to Verine. As everyone settles in after all the excitement, two questions arise on board. Estelle would like to know what's wrong with Felix, and Tick inquires how precisely the party got to Verine Manor so quick.
Felix, I don't notice any difference. What do you mean?
Who?
What do you imply? Like, is there something wrong with him?
So Estelle just kind of looks over at Felix, who at this point is picking his nose and like,
Oh, he couldn't show up with Joe. Oh, Joe.
he's here remotely.
Oh, he is.
She's like, no, okay, but really,
Oh, yeah, the flavor of the day, Felix.
Yeah, we definitely found out what that was. Did we know he was trying to send sending spells?
yes,
Yes.
you witnessed him sending sending spells and witnessed him go catatonic after sending one, as he had done actually.
He was
earlier.
trying to do. He was trying to send out sending spells after we killed zombie. The
Zed.
subject Zed, and then he got like this.
At this point, you hear Tick with the sound of the clock ticking in the background everywhere he goes. Has he been feeble-minded?
That's
what
what
that
it
is.
is. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we did an Arcana check.
Yeah, that's a good description of it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, so that's it. But we don't want to change it back yet.
Well, maybe, I mean,
Okay, that's cool to everyone else, I guess.
Estelle probably would like.
Yeah, that's not so much okay with me.
He's super agreeable like this.
I can't say no to Estelle, sorry. Do something about it
Do
probably,
we
right?
know how to fix it?
Great
No,
Tick says,
I was see, usually I ask Felix those things, because he's the smartest one. This is why we probably need to bring it back.
Tick, this is, can any of you cast Greater Restoration?
What? I think I have it. I don't have it prepped.
It is a bard's.
Is it? I don't think.
Yeah, I remember. I do have it. I don't have it prepped.
Okay.
At this point, Felix just starts like staring at Estelle. And he smiles as drool just dribbles down his chin.
Estelle takes out like a
Have it.
handkerchief from the folds of her dress and just kind of dabs at Felix's chin and just kind of like standing on tiptoes because she's that much shorter. Just kind of tousles his hair. Like,
Yo,
Oh, boy.
yeah, okay. The sooner the better, please.
no help.
Bringing back too many memories, or what?
I can. I think I can help him, but I need a rest.
Okay. Well,
So you're gonna be like this for at least 8 more hours.
Kataraya and Pelagius' younger brother and sister just kind of look at each other and just like, you just see them whispering to each other. Petra being the closest to them, standing on the deck, they're totally conspiring about how they can leverage this situation to their advantage with their oldest brother incapacitated to this degree.
Right, as hilarious as that would be. Either of you have an idea as to how we can fix this?
Well, I just
Wait 8 hours.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
8 hours. Okay, so 8 hours then?
And then I can fix it.
Yeah.
We can risk that? Hey,
Got along.
I'm expecting big brain energy from all of you.
Tick, the work sorcerer says, so how in the blazes did you people get here so quickly by airship?
Technically, we were pushed.
It really is both. The first ever Lexus RX plug-in hybrid.
Queen of Air and Darkness.
Hey,
Completely
Ed,
by
can I get you to
power
mute?
of
I'm
will.
picking up your television. All right.
Queen of Air and Darkness helped us a little bit.
How so?
I worked for her.
Right. Packed
Employee
match.
benefits.
But I mean, I'm sorry to be a stickler for details here. How precisely did the Queen of Air and Darkness help?
Air?
Definitely not the dark.
She pushed us.
I mean, I already said that.
Consensually.
Would it be better if we said she blew us?
Yes,
Don't say
it
that.
would absolutely
Don't
be
say that.
better. I mean, if she
I
blew
still
us.
can say it.
It's not better.
It was-
That is just cheap, by the way. So you can eat it.
Dravis,
You grab.
who at this point,
Everyone's welcome.
everybody is up on the top deck of the ship at this point, having ferried everybody aboard as the end of days starts making its course eastward toward the Shadowlands. And Dravis, who has taken a position at the wheel, just mutters down. The rest of you are standing.
Can I have a piece of that?
Kind of.
So, yeah, Dravis is at the helm. Everybody else is down here on this part. You hear Dravis call down from behind the wheel and he just says, well, we were paid a visit by something. What was that thing? The mossy guy,
The Eladrin?
the Eladrin. Yeah. And then,
He wanted to take me to the Summer Queen. Apparently I'm a weapon, by the way.
Yeah. Just gonna like,
I'm not sure what that means, but I'm a weapon. That's what he said. When I almost killed him.
you're down 1,000 of those little little lead
So
spears, by
basically,
the
he
way.
came in to tell me what to do. I told him I wasn't
Down
gonna listen.
all of them.
And then
What else did y'all use?
shit went down.
think that's
I
it.
threatened him several times. And
Yeah,
he broke
she didn't
down
really
and
use a
told
lot,
me
so I
that
figured.
Well,
one of the
the
things
bucket
back
mob
in the
movement
Feywild
is still
was a
picking up.
weapon
Yeah,
that
she's
couldn't go in
finding
the
them in
hands of
places
Queen
and
Aaron
fucking
Darkness.
elsewhere.
Queen had a little-
Like
I
a
like to
overturned
just-
wooden bucket.
It's running into the same wall over.
There's like 5 of them all over the ship.
They're going through the grate
how
below deck.
did the Eladrin get through?
I have no clue. He didn't get through. I tried to figure that out, but then it gets weird.
Well, when you were stuck in the astral plane and you had a visit from his pointing over at Felix with a line of rules dripping off of his chin that Estelle mops up again, said that Zekrist had become occluded and nothing from another plane could get in without being summoned. Did you summon the Eladrin?
I suspect.
I
Hmm.
didn't. I wish I could
Well-
take credit.
The energy source down
Oh.
is a fairy stone.
I might have. Yeah.
Already did it. Never mind.
Yeah. I guess I think I did actually. Oh, oops.
Oh,
It's a big rock. And the rock's kind of like a portal.
He's got no idea.
And can I take him to it?
Yeah, as you're explaining this, from up at the wheel, you hear Dravis yell down. You didn't summon the Eladrin. It's because the Feywild isn't another plane, it's another dimension. And sort of like Tick just kind of like looks up at the quarter deck.
Goggles come down.
Come again. It's, Trill, can you put this thing on auto, please?
End of days,
Do you think?
keep straight, do your thing.
Go, gadget.
You don't even need like a direction, north, south, east, west. Wow.
It's already
So-
going.
No,
Interface not yet complete. I will do my best to maintain current heading.
Is that the politics?
Voice print
I
operator.
forgot Titus.
Voice
doesn't
print
know.
recognized. Titus Octavius. Please specify designation.
Boatswain.
Voice print Trilteros recognized. Voice print Trilteros does not have captain designation.
Oh,
Petra Sugarloaf, please specify designation.
no, Bella. Wait, this is Bella, right? Bella, yeah, no. I don't like that. About Comrade, I like that better. Plus, like, if I want to use it later as a pickup line, I can work with that. I don't want Captain.
Processing. Petra Sugarloaf no longer registered as captain. Petra Sugarloaf now recognized as comrade of the end of days.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Bella.
Please specify designation for Titus Octavius.
Ooh.
Is this on the deck?
Yeah.
So I'm not there.
Yeah.
No, you guys were just about to head down.
Actually, I want to look over, actually, I'll wait for that.
For eating. Can I have water, please? Thank you.
All right, so Trill comes down
that's all of it.
from,
Oh.
You pick up.
from the quarter deck down to the main deck and joins everybody else.
Well, I was wanting to see what am I, Petra?
Yeah, I was wanting to see that too. Can you grab me one, Dean?
Sausage, I meant pepperoni or cheese.
It was supposed to.
Petra
all
was
be
gonna say
cheese.
nuisance,
Give me a pepperoni then.
whatever he said.
Both pepperoni.
They were supposed to be pepperoni cheese.
Well, I mean, technically they are. They just
They
have
both have
pepperoni.
cheese on it.
Are you okay? And pepperoni on?
Yeah, that's fine. He scared me.
Yeah, so what is Titus Octavius's designation?
Wait, he said bosun.
Bosun. Okay,
Bosun.
Trill,
Mhm.
Titus Octavius authorized as bosun of end of days. Petra,
Hey, Petra.
what is a bosun?
Oh God, don't ask me in real life. I don't remember.
Hey, Petra, can I have a designation other than test subject, please?
Sure. What do you want to be?
I don't care, it's not
Drummer.
a test subject.
Drummer. Comedic relief. The cute one, the smart one,
yeah.
the stick one.
The one with a stick.
Master. Chief of staff. You know. We look.
How about
Yes.
Druid?
Okay. The druid. Oh, druid. I mean, okay, druid. Then there you go. You're the druid, not the.
Emma Wood recognized as druid of the end of days.
Much better than test subject.
I am not a boson part. I typed it in wrong. Maker of 5 Jews.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to type anything.
Yeah, you're not a boson. All right, so Trill comes down from the quarter deck and joins the rest of the party down on the main deck. He's like, all right, somebody hand me some chink, please. Coins, please. Thanks. All right, so.
Oh,
I got him those.
those are awesome.
Love it. wanna wear them.
They look like charms.
All right, so when we draw the planes, this is how we like to draw. it. All right, you've got the outer planes up here, you got the inner planes down here, and here in the middle, shown like three little pretty ducks in a row. You've got the Feywild, the Prime, and the Shadowfell, right? And they're all floating in the border ethereal. That is bullshit. It's more realistic to say that you've got them all stacked up right here, like a trunk of a tree between the branches and the roots. The Prime, the Feywild, the Border Ethereal, and the Shadowfell, all just different dimensions, different decks on the same ship, if you will. So when Greenback over here and Queenie poked their head through, they were not coming from another plane, they were just peeking through from another dimension.
Is that easier or more difficult?
Well, it's the same as going upstairs. It's like coming down from the
Are
corner.
there other dimensions in this stack?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, what were you taught?
Turtles all the way down.
Right, so
Right?
basic,
Same thing.
Was Emma ever taught about the planes in the Feywild? I don't think she would have been.
no.
Yeah, when he goes, "What were you taught?" Emma just goes, "Wasn't."
Fair enough. Yeah. Sure.
That explains that you can. I think being able to influence so easily. Even when we still have mail on around.
Yeah, we assumed that was just because he was my patron. No, I mean that couldn't have made it more difficult.
I thought you said the Queen of Air and Darts.
She is now. Now she trying to take him.
Yeah.
Hey,
Where's Zacharias in all this?
We're in the stack.
well, we're in the Prime.
We're in the stack.
We're in the stack.
Prime.
Bottom one in the stack?
Oh, yeah, I guess it kind of
Total
depends on
bottoms.
where you're. Didn't you, everybody learn this?
No.
Where are you?
Probably, but I didn't choose to remember it.
A bit of all over the place.
I mean, I knew the other planes existed.
No, I'm sure the audits knows. I'm just.
That's the first time you've ever heard it explained like that.
Oh, okay.
You at the Albon, you were taught the traditional, like world, like outer.
Where did you get this in?
I don't know. I just picked it up.
Is there like maybe some?
Leaky Faucet might know about it. Felix?
Drip. Drip.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So. Yep. More time right now. So Trill, I'm sorry, Travis goes back up to the quarterdeck, takes his place at the helm again. So Tick says, so what is the plan exactly?
To what's the kit?
We gotta find the cosmic.
The Cosmweir.
That's some weird.
Bella, help us find the Cosmweir. You got some coordinates?
Texas. Location of Cosmere is unknown. Yeah, I will.
That's the extent of my help.
Pretty sure it's in the capital of the Dragon City. That's at least what the gods told me.
So I just called.
Will do.
In the Shadowlands,
Yes, okay.
Shalatar, right?
Oh, yeah, that one,
That's
the
that's
secret.
correct.
hmm,
Who's him and slice pizza?
well,
I think the Shalatar. Based on the rumors of when they got here, they arrived from the stars. I'm curious if
We're going.
part of their city is a ship.
if you're heading to Shalatar, I'm afraid that I probably have to recuse myself from this particular journey. Fear of sabotaging whatever efforts that you might be attempting. Tick.
Why?
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 The Dragonborn and the orcs have been at war for hundreds of years, flying directly into the heart of their homeland with an orc on board probably would not suit you well to try to earn their good graces.
Bit dodgy, yeah.
Well, I'm not teleporting with you again.
Happens one time.
I'm sorry.
There's a story there.
Wait, what happened?
We don't know.
Time, right?
Teleportation would be somewhat of an inexact science, and from
I
time to
almost became part of the Varine man. Thanks, Tick. I was already almost part of
time,
it.
but did you die?
I don't know. This might be hell.
Keep that under advisement next year.
You that? Emma looked over at Jake and goes, "Hey, Jake, I think you're supposed to teleport into an empty space."
And at this point on deck, you hear. So, who is this? And you look over, and Lucretius is standing with his arms crossed and his kimono-like robe, just kind of staring directly at Exagora.
Oh. Exegor, introduce yourself.
Oh, yes, Exagora Silvertongue at your service.
And you are looking at another tiefling, Ed, who is wearing a loose flowing kimono-like robe that is kind of open down to the midsection and then tied together with the sash.
But he's not as cool as you. His horns aren't as ornate.
Yeah.
He's only part demon.
Hmm.
Pardon the look. I've had a rough couple of days.
Well, thought about doing something like that with my horns once, but didn't think I could pull it off.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can either. We're trying it though. It's kind of involuntary.
I see. So you just take off from Brian Man, or you just go and find yourself another tiefling. I see him. Welcome to drinking the ship, and he just goes.
We didn't we did technically just find it. We didn't just find it. I don't even know if we found him. He just kind of showed up in the middle of a fight.
I did. Now, who is that I was speaking with, Shannon? Sorry?
He could be a bad.
His name. He introduced himself as Lucretius.
I've heard. Who is that again? So sorry.
You've never met him before.
Okay, I just thought I.
He hasn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
Well,
else.
In that case, then I would have asked before he walked off. Like, and you would be.
Lucretius, just the first tiefling they ever knew. No, not that matters. Don't worry. It's not like anybody thinks you're a Johnny come lately or as he disappears.
No, they probably do. I just showed up out in the woods.
Oh,
Lately.
how rustic.
You get used to him.
Is there any
Is that it?
line on this ship?
Is that an insult? Did he just?
I don't know. Yeah, I
Did he just
never
call me?
know.
Did you just call me a hillbilly? What's?
I mean, we did find you in the woods.
I mean,
Estelle says-
I found you in the woods. We were all in the woods.
Estelle says, I just think he's jealous. He's very protective of the group. He and Felix have a lot of history together.
Oh, okay.
They're
Yes.
they're both members of the Enclave.
Oh, well. He seems nice enough, I think.
Oh.
Felix looks over at Lakexius. And he just sorts of Saunders over and he sort of pats his horns and then puts his head in his chest face first.
So right as Lokexius is about to go down below decks, Felix just kind of like wanders over like what's the big guy's name in of Mice and Men?
Laney.
Plenty.
Yeah, just kind of like wanders over like Lenny, pats Lokexius, just nuzzles him right in the chest. As he exhales, he gives a little bit of a raspberry against his bare chest.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, for what
I
it's
miss
worth,
you
you
too,
clearly are
brother.
closer with certain members of the group, at least.
touching
now
in all the worst ways.
as he's hugging Felix, Lokexius, who obviously was not paying attention to anything that has happened up to this point, just like looks around and is like, what's wrong with him?
You fix this feeble mind over here.
We're working on it. I gotta take a nap.
Oh, people.
Felix immediately just plops down on the ground now.
Sometimes you just gotta ask and ask and ask until you finally.
Is there a
answer.
place I can
I
go
can
sit
think
and read?
Below decks tends to be pretty quiet. There's quarters downstairs.
For what?
Read?
Oh.
I would have go down there and browse and find a place to read.
All right, so Christian, Felix stands there hugging Lokexius, and suddenly, as Lokexius plants his hand back on Felix's chest as well, you feel a sudden rush of divine healing energy surge through your body as your intelligence and your charisma score are restored to what they originally are. The feeble mind effect has ended.
So you see that glowing effect on his hand, and that tickle. Holy shit!
Hey, and he's back.
Does he remember?
Oh yeah, it doesn't affect your.
Hey, buddy.
You still
Glad to
have
have you
long-term memory with
back. We
intelligence.
missed you.
No, like I was just wondering if okay.
Like
Hi.
he could not understand a single word of any language while he was like under the effects,
You know
but
what we said?
Yeah.
he remembers everything.
Yo, yo.
No, he doesn't remember now. It was all essentially, yeah, like
Out of all those books and stuff that we stole from Wells Grove down below that's in the haversack, going to start perusing them down below, looking for anything that references that.
Cat?
The cat?
No, the cat and how it controls the universe.
Yeah.
Universe,
Cool.
dimensions and planes of existence.
yeah,
Right.
just specifically the way that he described the material, like the stack,
Yeah, and
because that was the only thing that was different from the
I'm
way.
wanting to tie that to conflux, because I have a theory.
Influence.
Yeah, the confluence. I have a theory that all of existence
No,
was built off of
Kitty.
that.
Okay,
Kitty's getting in
And
the
I want to
garlic
see if
bread.
I'm right.
Got
And
it.
if that's the case, Mother of Woe is worse than we thought.
got it. All right, so I know what Titus is doing for me, but
Stand around.
Christian, Felix is back to himself. And
What?
as you are, did you say that you like crumbled to the deck of the ship?
Well, that was before Lakexius. That would have been before Lakexius had done that, but since you directed him to do that, Felix is standing. Felix is just gonna, I'm got upchucks all of the gold that the little shit made him eat.
I forgot about that. Amazing. Oh my
You could do
God.
that this whole time?
That gives me so many brilliant ideas.
I'm
I'm gonna be able to win so many bets with this.
A Roomba comes up.
Yeah, we'll
Felix
sort it all
feels
out
a
later.
pair of arms wrap around his midsection from behind as Estelle has come up and given you a big hug around the waist.
There is nothing soundproof on this ship, so
I
just go as
swear,
far away as possible,
I
please.
swear,
No, I fixed.
one
Oh,
and
thank
two,
God.
and every strange creature in the beyond. If you ever do that again, I am going to kill someone.
What did we
Oh,
do?
that
Oops.
better be Estelle.
It's me, sweetie. Sorry.
mean, if I were,
Oh. Oh.
if I were
Sorry.
you, I'd be more concerned about the splinters that didn't come back up than the gold that did.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, did anyone keep track out of how much he ate in monetary value? No, I thought you were.
I untied Felix from the waist with the rope that we tied around him.
Oh yeah, like child leash.
Estelle steps around in front of you and says, sorry, I'm just glad to have you.
No, it's good. It's good to be back. God. Oh, now I know what it's like to be Xantheon. Oh,
Wow. Wow. Low blow. I'm never saving your life again.
oh, yeah. Coming from the guy who could have stopped them from making me eat gold when I
Or
was
just
in a
not
fit
put your
state.
head in
I was
something
the one who was trying to
that
stop you from
prevented
eating
any
gold.
bad things from happening. Not putting your head in something. I don't
Sorry,
know.
I fail to believe that the guy who goes big, 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 big was thwarted by the 5 foot nothing child.
Let's change him back. I liked him better. Yeah.
Sorry, 4 foot
Yo
nothing
ho,
child.
yo ho.
Yes, let's shove indigestible metals into your gullet and see how well you feel about 5 hours after. Or well,
I
30 minutes
didn't
after.
beat you the gold. That was Morlo.
I mean, we could con a lot of people. I'm just saying, if anyone wants to, I have an idea.
Wait,
Wait, does your con involve eating?
Wait.
Yes.
wait, whoa. It was Morlo?
Yes.
All I remember is a green blob and something shiny in my face. I thought it was Emma on a bender. Morlo,
You're still coming to. It's a lot to process.
what the hell, man?
This time it's not even anger. It's just
Uncharacteristically mischievous as of late.
Oh,
That one.
Just taking the piss, that's all. Yeah,
oh.
Morlo just looked
Morlo's
up at
like-
Felix and is just like,
Kind of always wanted to do that.
Marlo's getting in touch with his inner child.
I wasn't feeling like myself. Sorry.
God. Okay. Somebody
Welcome
have
back.
this world's
Missed you.
somebody have this world's version of an Alka-Seltzer and maybe a hot cloth. Oh, that's
Apology accepted, Felix.
Yeah. I think
didn't
we've got some
apologize.
sand
I know.
and
Right,
this is sand.
says
Oh, thank you, Lucretius. Thank you.
anytime.
See?
Just remember who's got your back. Pat you on the cheek.
Get a dirty look at Exegor.
Kind of giving Exagora the side eye. Hmm.
He
What?
just grins, showing his teeth.
What? Huh? Are you jealous? That's it.
Aww.
Make an insight check.
Roll for jealousy.
For who?
For
Felix?
Lucretius.
Texas. Okay.
Me make one or he makes one.
Felix makes an insight check.
Gotcha.
You're gonna have to roll. I don't have access to those apps at school.
Okay.
Oh, you're at school. It's
Yeah.
It's a 3 plus whatever your insight is.
It's like a 1.
All right, so
Aw.
with a 4, yeah, he definitely seems jealous.
Cute.
Don't worry. You're the only tiefling I'll cuddle.
Yes.
Agreed.
And just
Love to see it.
just kind of like with a sort of like as he's glancing, as Lokexus is glancing around the deck of the ship, and just taking a moment where he knows that Felix is the only one paying attention to him. You do see Lokexus give you a little wink, Felix, that just kind of communicates that this is all pretty much just in good fun. Yeah, that actually doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, great. Okay.
You know.
Wait, what happened?
If we need to.
The furthest left part of the screen fell.
Oh,
Okay, so. Right. I don't know if I already asked this. Kip says. Do you have any idea? No, I already asked Dylan Fiasco. No idea what his real name is.
I was still in fiasco.
I don't really care about names. I don't ask. I
Right.
did give my blood to somebody fairly well unprompted. I'm working on it though. We're
Well,
all works in progress, aren't we?
what's the name of the other warlock of Queen of Grand Armies?
oh,
Was she one of the ones that survived? I don't remember.
in Bright Hollow? Yeah.
No, when because they were the bards, they went after, they went into the hells.
Yeah.
Uh,
The group that went into the hells were bards from the Bardic Colleges, sorcerers
Right.
from the
One
the
came.
Enclave and Galaxian that you guys met in Bright
yeah. We've not heard from her since, have we?
Hollow. From which one?
The warlock.
The Warlock was one of the keepers of Bright Hollow,
Okay,
not one of the bards.
okay, I'm misunderstood. Never mind. I'm just,
No worries.
it's been so long since that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so, well, using the manual from the Conclave, I can at least attempt to resummon Obed Galaxian if we want to do that. And then we could see if he perhaps has gotten Dylan's real given name while they were together in the hells. Is that something that we're interested in doing?
Sounds like fun.
Sure. Right. Okay. Who probably need your help with this, Petra, and possibly your help as well, Felix, or Lokexus, either one of you, actually.
Or both at the same time. Down with whatever.
Felix kind of just standing there, paler than usual. Looks at Lakexus. Lulu, do you have this?
I can take this one, brother. You sit this one out.
Bless you. Who's got whiskey? I need alcohol.
Yeah, you can have what's left in my bag.
Emma holds up a vial of dark green mysterious fluid.
No.
Give that to Theon. I'm sure he'll drink it.
First off, I'm sorry I assumed it was you. That is something you would totally do. Second, fuck no. Third, I still love you.
Okay. So Tick is going below deck with Lokexus and has asked for your assistance, Petra.
Fine.
So actually, the assistance he's requesting from you is actually Bardic Inspiration. So you could
Okay.
just give that to him and just
Yeah,
send him on his way.
She'll just give the fine. That's the inspiration.
That's the inspiration.
Yeah, fine.
Awesome. Okay,
As close to an A for a 40 as she.
and your inspiration die is a D8.
Being 8 right now. Maybe 10.
There,
10.
it
Yeah.
is a 10. Okay.
Because I think it was 10 and 12. 10 plus 1. And then 12 at 15 or 16.
Mm-hmm. 16. Okay. So they're gonna be busy with that for a little bit. What does everybody else want to do?
I have so many document names.
How long is the trip to where we're heading?
All right, so that's a good question.
It's pretty far to the Shadowlands, right?
All right, so you guys are. You guys are leaving from Brine Manor, which is right about where I just moved the pin to. You are plotting a course that will essentially take you that way.
And where was the mansion we just left, the Great Fate?
That was.
It was south of where we are. Of where-
Right there.
Okay.
All right, so, given your current destination, Trill, as you would figure it, the course should take you about 3 days to arrive at Shalatar.
Well, actually passing time in this game. That's insane.
Well, that's maybe a couple
A month for us. At most.
No, it's been a couple, I think.
It's been, I think it's been 2 months exactly.
Yeah, I think almost exactly.
Has Emma suffered psychic damage for her smart assery?
I think we're all immune at this point.
I was just saying, yeah, I didn't hear it come from Shannon, so it's like, oh my gosh, we've built up an immunity.
All right, so, yeah, that's basically the course that you guys have laid in, unless for some reason the passengers or the crew want to deviate from the most direct route, would take you above, basically over what used to be Wellsgrove, over Sorvel, over Vansgard, which nobody in the party has been to yet, and then into the Shatterlands and to Shalatar, with it being about a 3-day journey.
We're gonna be on this ship for 3 days.
So definitely, Trill would probably just make sure everyone gets like situated in the ship,
Okay,
with cabins and such.
that actually brings up a really good question, because there are a whole bunch of people on the End of Days.
Yeah.
And the End of Days is specifically as a pirate ship designed for a smaller crew. Little.
Puddle.
I shape change into the smallest gnome I can be. Start walking around.
Just start walking.
All right, guys, I can make it now.
So there are.
Change it to Cartman.
So there is. That's cool. What do we got here? A cabin here. And a cabin here below decks that are typically reserved for the quartermaster and the boatswain. And then we have general sailors' quarters here.
Takes both.
Yeah. A room with 4 hammocks immediately off of that. Then there is quarters here for 3. This could technically be used as a quarters because it's the brig. So, and then here. Here you have the captain's quarters.
Comrade.
Comrades quarters.
Oh, yeah, the comrade's quarters.
Thank you.
Jansen put a little pickup shop in the hammock room.
All right.
I hope you're well balanced.
I think we all know he's not.
Mhm.
Ed and Christian, what are Felix and Exegor doing?
Finding a nice, quiet, dark, cozy place to lay down.
Yeah, basically same here. I still need just a few minutes to process everything that's happened.
And oddly enough, avoiding the look, smell, clinking sound of gold as much as he can.
Mm.
Work through that PTSD.
Okay, so currently Dravis has, okay, so I should mention, the end of days has been fully automated as an airship. However, it is still prudent to have somebody at the helm at all times. Think of it as the level of automation on this ship is like a self-driving mode on a Tesla. You probably want to be ready to grab the wheel.
It yells at you every couple of seconds, touch the wheel.
Touch my wheel, please. So currently, Dravis has the helm. Tick and Lokexus have gone down to attempt to resummon Obed Valaxian. Is there anything anybody else is doing immediately upon the arrival of everybody on board?
I'll go talk to Draven so he can teach you how to fly the ship if I ever need to.
Okay.
He said it.
Petra's gonna follow, just
Chaos
Yeah.
control.
Or
Yep.
gonna go just so he's not alone.
surprisingly.
Or a witness. There's
Right.
something funny
Yeah.
happening.
Or no, it's both.
Hopefully,
And this feels like a boat.
Yeah. Yeah, strangely enough, this is a bit of an existential crisis for Morlo because you're on a ship, which kind of feels like what you're used to, but the ship is inherently magical and flying through the sky.
It's more like doing everything but suck inside of his shell and he's trying to forget where he is.
You're like Mr. T.
Like I better feed Felix points.
You're like Mr. T from A-Team.
I like to fly.
Wait, hold on. This might drastically change Morlo's outlook on this whole situation. Are we experiencing turbulence?
You haven't so far.
Okay.
The closest thing to turbulence that you experienced was when
Getting pushed.
Queenie was giving you a push.
And when the ship was rapidly losing structure.
It's okay, Morlo, big guy. One, I am not thrilled about being here either. Two, it's too important for us not to be here, though. We need all the help we can get. Three, we gotta get over it. And 4 is as high as I can count because I'm a musician. All right, ready? Let's go.
That is all.
Set sail.
All right, so yeah, so just kind of everybody settles in. Where is Petra going? And
He's gonna watch over the learner's permit student over here.
Okay. So yeah, you go up to Dravis and he kind of gives you some pointers. I'm assuming in Xanthion's background, he's probably never been even on a ship before. So Dravis begins at a very layman's level. This is who he is a wheel.
Right.
And it makes the ship move. Now, if we were in the water, turning this would turn the rudder. Since we're in the air, turning this rotates the engines.
He's already lost. You already lost him. Petra's gonna perch up on a railing and just kind of.
All right. Are you ready for your first lesson?
Yes.
All right. Grab hold of the wheel.
Yeah. The lid.
Outstanding. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Don't.
Does it, since we're in three-dimensional space, does it have like a,
No.
Isn't
Drink.
a vehicle machine technically a tool?
Yeah, it's a tool
It's-
proficiency.
Great.
My
Great
proficiency
teachers
level
ever.
is double. Oh, I'm not proficient with. Never mind.
Yeah.
Beat me. flying vehicle or something like that.
All right, so
You only have to grab the wheel once, Xanthion, not 3 different times. And oh no, he's Travis.
he's doing great. He's got it. He's a
He's,
nice.
he's going to get a drink, is what he's doing.
It's one of those cars you can pull the wheel off.
Never met a finer sailor. Trill, where's the whiskey?
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Whiskey
medicine
barrel, got an
cabinet.
automatic tap.
Medicine cabinet.
It's got tubes throughout the ship, so you can just walk up to any wall and just.
Yes, there are taps throughout the ship where you can go. They're connected to the whiskey barrel down below.
The spider's got a tap. It's great.
The
Oh,
world's
yeah.
first indoor plumbing, and it's off of a whiskey barrel.
It's way more sanitary.
Because what else would it be for?
We disinfect with it.
What else?
We use it for,
Do we wash the deck
Flush
with
out
alcohol?
Sins.
Sterilize it.
Waste alcohol.
Huh?
Waste alcohol.
The ship has never been sterilized.
Ship is clean.
You have the Roombas.
Yeah. See, totally picks up like 3 of the
Is swabbed constantly.
ball bearings.
Okay.
In the same one.
There's one bucket that's moving really slow, and you just hear the clank of all of the ball bearings inside of it. I guess I'll keep that
I'm
one.
gonna drink it.
Yeah, just dump it in the bag of holding.
I put
For
the whole
the
Roomba,
handy Versace.
the whole Roomba full of ball bearings into the handy haversack.
In the
What
gold.
that
it's been
happens is
picking
you're
up
under
too.
this condition of the feeble mind. Yep.
Can I try it?
Sure.
Don't trust this,
No, it's-
but I'm gonna do it.
I just
Oh, hell.
just kidding.
Mm.
Can't tell. I couldn't see his face, so I couldn't tell if it was being sarcastic. or-
What is it?
It's just water. neon,
Does it smell like bitter almonds?
Some what?
Edible microphone.
Activated charcoal.
Tastes like flat orange crush.
Kind of essentially what it is.
Cool.
Yeah, with Neo.
Orange crushed.
Okay, so it kind of sounds like everybody is just sort of settling in. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Xanthion and Petra above deck.
The whole shake is shit. The whole ship is shaking because Xanthion shaking the
Does
wheel.
thing have a steady cam mode?
Pretty much everybody else down and below decks drinking, is that right?
I mean, we can drink above deck too, like indoor plumbing.
I'm just
One of
reading
the-
through the
one of the-
books, and
not-
on the
not
next
from the wheel.
day,
You take these screw off.
I'll just need to know when it's the next day.
No, you just pull it.
Shoots out in the middle of the
Have Titus make me an Arcana or a religion check.
Sorry?
Not you. Some echo.
I think it went through twice. And I think the first one was a 7.
You're
People are going to investigate, but it's still +5. Never mind.
So, I mean, with what there is quite a bit of stuff out of the books from Varian Manor that are specifically about like the outer planes, the inner planes, planar cosmology in general. Everything that you're finding though, it basically just kind of reasserts the Great Wheel model that just shows like the material plane sort of in the nexus space between the inner planes and the outer planes, but it shows them lined up the way that Dravis originally said. Like the Feywild and the Shadowfell parallel to the prime material plane, all of it floating in the border of theory. Which is the standard model. That's what you learned. It's what you're used to.
Okay.
So about an hour passes on board, unless anybody is planning on doing anything in that hour. Okay. So after about an hour, Felix, you are below deck, and at this point, everybody has essentially sort of just congregated with you, unless you're specifically trying to find some privacy.
No, just fine, dark, cozy, comfy.
Basically, here is sort of like the galley, which is where everybody just sort of congregates together. So basically, everybody has found like everybody's just kind of found their way down here and just settled in for a drink, essentially, except for Xantheon and Petra,
We're drinking a book.
who are settled in behind
Yeah.
the wheel having a drink, because that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
And the doors to the quartermaster's cabin opens, and out comes Tick, Lokexius, and then bringing up the rear, Obed Valaxian, whom you have not seen since the meeting at Talabayerd when you first met him.
Do I smell
And
brimstone? Is that
Yeah.
brimstone I smell?
looking very haggard, big bags under his eyes, his breastplate scuffed and scratched in multiple places, just sort of dirtied up and looking all the worse for wear. He just comes into the galley with you. Also, Titus, this is where you found the place to do your reading, because this is the area on the ship that has the big enough tables for you to just spread out multiple books at the same time. So everybody in the party except for Xantheon and Petra are in this room.
He's teaching me how to drink.
Yep. Absolutely.
My friends, it is wonderful to see you all. Says it a bit. You've never seen this guy before, Carol. Just kind of locks eyes with you for a moment.
Another mysterious person showing up on my ship
This happens.
while it's in the air.
Look,
You clearly
like this
know
just
that.
happens sometimes when you save the world.
Learn something.
Okay,
You come to accept it.
You're an Annabite.
sorry.
You're an Annabite.
You know what I am?
I've heard word of what you are. I've never personally seen one, but in my commission as a part of the Vigilant Wardenry to keep watch over extraplanar threats, my travels throughout the plains, I have heard mention of a dogfolk race known as Anabites that hailed from another world in the material plane.
Well, another world.
Oh yeah, I'm from another world too, by the way.
She is.
Okay,
Like the planet
okay.
world.
Do you
or, like,
know-
different dimension?
Do you have a name? A name?
A name?
The world? The world.
Oh, of the world. No, I'm sorry. I
Like, Trill's instantly got like a notebook that crawls out of his pocket on
Yeah.
spider legs and starts taking notes for him as he's listening.
I have to smell this child's flagellants.
okay. All right. Actually, so you see this guy who is very tall. He's about 6'4", 6'5". He's wearing go back to it still.
Anabite, like Anabite.
Anubite, like Anubis.
Okay. Not like Animorph. Anabite.
Did you actually have that racial name on your character sheet already?
Um, it's one of a few different words that he thought might be the right one.
That is what is embossed on with his breastplate and also on the shield that is strapped to his back.
And I'm sorry, his name one more time.
Obed Valaxian. And he looks at you and like he says, "Do you have a name?" You ask him, "Do you have a name?" And he says, "No, I'm sorry, I don't." And then he just kind of goes glassy-eyed for a second, lost in thought. Always. Now wait. Ammon? No, on Amonkhet, you're known as Kinra.
And get known as King.
Yes, I've been there. Fascinating. I should. Yes, scattered across the world, as it seems. Much like much like her.
Yeah.
I'm very tired. I could use a drink.
Walks and tags right over there.
And there, and there, and there.
Welcome aboard.
At the end of the day, there.
I hope not.
Well,
It hasn't yet.
hold on. Table off. Hold on. Does that make Emma and Trill fucking planeswalkers?
So anyway,
That's cool.
you look different, my friend.
I am.
There's a choke on your pizza. Oh my god.
Oh no, you wanted to.
I am, sir. You look like you need water.
Yes.
He has.
It's made using it.
And I do want to say that it was not a clear substance today.
He drinks it. Okay. He comes over and claps Felix on the back. Christian Obed Valaxian does. Wonderful to see you again. I don't believe you and I have met looking at Exagora.
I was thinking the same. We haven't. Exegor Silvertongue. Exegor Silvertongue. Good to meet you.
Glutes of solid silver.
Yes. No, his name is Johnny Silverhand. He lives in Night City.
I do. Yes. Yes. It looks like Keanu Reeves. No. And you are, sir?
Obed Valaxian of the Vigilant Ordinary.
Nice to meet you.
You have the look of a man who has had more than just a passing touch of infernal heritage pushed upon him.
Yes, apparently so. Here, I guess it was just out of game. Was it earlier today, or was it been a day so far that this happened?
Oh, it's earlier today. This
That's
morning.
what I thought. Yeah, yeah. Actually, earlier today, I finally made my way back to what I found out was my family's home, and it was overrun, and we took care of it. But I got so angry that this happened, and I can't really explain it.
Hey, when I get started, they turn into a demon.
Yeah, can't really explain it. But I turned into
Till puberty.
Instead of like demon touch, I suppose
Oh.
full demon.
Hmm.
I don't.
Please don't take this the wrong way.
No problem.
It's just very offensive.
I just
I have friends that are orcs.
really am having a hard time looking at you right now after what I've been through.
What is the right way to take that?
It's-
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. What we sounds like you have quite the story. I would.
I have been stuck in the nine hells for several days. And
Oh,
I am so very sorry, but Dylan Fiasco never mentioned any other name with which to reference it.
how did you end up there?
We went willingly to find Madame Verine.
Oh, oh, that's right. She.
after
Yes,
she
Can you remind me who
I recall now.
Dylan worships?
If Dylan worships anybody, he never mentioned it to Titus. He was just the custodian of the College of Glamour, or no, the College of Eloquence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, he does some plane hopping because he dropped that guy off in Pandemonium because he will and rule. But
Hilarious.
if he has any particular reverence toward the gods, you don't know.
Wasn't he tied to some statue that was at Lady Grimes too?
Tied to some statue.
Like, wasn't one of
There
his
was a
friends
statue
a
in-
statue in Lady Grimes?
It was,
No, that was Davel.
yeah,
Okay.
Detlef.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, Davel
It's
is.
a good story. I
He
got
was the-
confused.
No, it's
It's a good question.
Was that the guy from Boston?
no.
Just Lord Detlef. Who was the one?
Davelor was the footman of Madame
Who was the
Verine.
one that talked like Matt Damon?
That's Gotham
That
Magalia.
was
Yes,
the-
there you
Yeah.
Gotham Magalia.
Got him a guy you
The
got.
one
Go to
that-
go.
big ol' piss and
Wow, you
pound
can't
cups
do
with
it. You can't do a Boston accent for Jack.
So forgive me, but how does someone who's not from the Nine Hells survive being there exactly?
No, I mean, it's another plane of existence. It's not what they would have you believe of being all burning pitch and sulfur. I mean, there are cities, there's an economy, there's
No, I know that, but it's also not necessarily
bus systems.
friendly.
no, not friendly at all. But you know, anyone,
What did you learn of Lady Verine?
Lady Verine has taken refuge in the city of Dispater.
Can we go
We
there?
dared not. The ambush occurred before we could get there. We thought long and hard about if we had the capacity to attempt to take on Lord Dispater's forces ourselves, but after the brush up with those, whatever type of demon they were, devil, I suppose, with the hells, it was horrible. Terrible tentacle-headed creatures. We would dispatch one and another one would appear.
Tentacle-headed
Yeah.
creatures.
Yes.
Just tentacles?
The body of a man or a person, but where the head would be just flaying tentacles.
Fucking Demogorgon? That was the statues where you found me.
Yes.
Oh.
And there were also two of those statues in the Wellsgrove Research Facility in the orders of the
Remember that.
And I also
all those-
specifically remember when we found him in there, I was like, I'm scared those things are gonna come to life. And Shannon just went, anyways.
where I stole all those books.
Yeah.
So I still got some of the.
Have I ever seen anything like that in my Murder Curse Tentacle book?
yeah.
Well, like
Everything looks like that in your murder first.
Did I see something like that when I stuck my head in the pot?
Yeah, there were tentacles.
Emma,
Everything kind of looked like that when you stuck your head in the bowl.
Emma with no preamble just kind of takes out the book, her usual turns it away from everyone, and then brings it back. Can you flip through here? Can you show me if it's in here?
Certainly.
Didn't you just say like I need a break from this, and now you're like here, shoves it in his face. Here,
Activate trauma!
PTSD, what?
Just real fast.
It's a little. Again. I'm sorry. My manners have been pushed a bit to the breaking point. It's a bit rank here. Could we possibly go get some pressure?
It's on the 13th. I'll make it like rank with a lot of Febreze.
Oh,
So it smells like all of our rooms in high school. I would very much like to see the sunlight.
Upstairs.
They go upstairs, it's just Petra and Cynthia drunk driving the ship through the rain.
Surprise, we actually jumped straight into the hills. We're back.
yeah.
So Obed takes the book, heading up to the main deck. Is anybody else following?
Yeah, sure.
Hexagora is a yes. What about Felix?
For the sake of plot, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of keep my respectful distance just because of what he said, but I'm going. Yeah.
I'm not gonna like be sitting right next to him. I think I'm actually gonna go sit towards the front of the ship.
Okay. So as you one by one, everybody just sort of comes up to the quarter to the main deck. And just kind of files out one by one. And he just starts, Obed just starts flipping through the book. You notice Xanthion and Petra, you notice everybody coming up, including Obed Valaxian, who you have not seen since Bright Hollow, and you know was stranded in the Nine Hills.
I love you guys. You guys are all my best friends.
Xanthion's discovered emotions. I told him as long as he starts drinking, he hits that one spot.
I lean over the wheel and it starts turning a little. Whoa.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, what are we gonna hit? A cloud, you know? It's fine.
Bird.
So you're back. How was Hell's? Not good, right? I've heard bad things.
It was trying.
Mm.
Voice print recognized. Omega vector.
Excuse you, Bella?
Devon sense.
Son of a bitch.
And there's just this moment
Moonbeam. Wait.
where Obed hears the voice.
Moonbeam.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh crap.
I was gonna say right before you said that Exagora just tackles him at this point, but
Bella's just starts
Xanthion
Good dog.
immediately sobers up.
doggy.
It just sobered him up immediately.
Good quadrilateral. This is a
Oh,
swear,
boy.
right? Good.
No, I'm gonna re-roll that with inspiration.
I got 23.
Yeah, that's a lot better. I got a 22.
9. Woohoo.
Exegor rolled a 47.
yeah.
All right, 23 for Xanthion,
22 for me.
22 for Emma.
You're gonna do your moon prism power magical girl shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Big attack.
I'm so excited. Play the Sailor Moon.
Just gonna hold him
song.
in the moonbeam. Huh? Just gonna hold him in place in the moonbeam. Oh god.
Petra's gonna be like, Bella, play Sailor Moonbeam song.
Yeah, you just okay. Start a combat, you just grab him and I'll moonbeam.
This is the second combat in a row. I rolled higher than Exegor.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
I consider this an absolute win.
That's yeah. I like how Morlo and I rolled the same thing, but he's got a +5 and I've got a +14.
What is it? What?
A work.
No, what flavor?
What flavor
Yeah.
power?
What flavor?
It's the same flavor.
Of what?
What you had before?
It's boring.
Is that just the did you put all the concentrate in that bottle? Oh no.
It is very strong. They were like, "Do you want some more?" And I was like, "I'm gonna need a minute." Still taste it.
Oh no, this is like 10 times.
Well, I know. The other one was like, "Woo!" Was not expecting that.
This is the Obed,
Which one? You want it?
the one between Felix and
Oh.
Trill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask real
We're
quick?
just about
since
to
all
watch a
this happened-
giant Felix die from the top deck.
From
Since
the top rope.
all that happened before I got in the campaign, what is
Felix.
exactly his relationship to the group?
He saved us.
Yeah, so he was at the manor. He's part of that, but he.
Um,
Helped
Was he part
you,
of the
or-
group that came to the manor and saved
yeah,
us?
Okay. I got you.
but this isn't him.
Right.
Well, it might be him.
Yeah,
Can you guys
you're-
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just making sure you guys could hear me. I had to get in the car. Obed Valaxian was he was a character introduced at Bright Hollow, and he was a member of this group, the Vigilant Wardenry, that had basically been keeping tabs on a lot of the nefarious underworkings in Zekarist, and he posited himself as sort of the DM lore dump whenever we found out that Titus was a skin changer.
Gotcha.
Right. Thank
Gotcha.
you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
No problem. The history degree coming in strong.
There you go.
Okay, so what did Exagora get?
20.
Extremos pesos for the extremos pesos.
And let me see here. What did Emma get?
22.
22.
What did X get?
You rolled a 6. You got a 20.
God damn it. Plus 14.
So, do you just want me to roll for Felix?
Yes, please.
And do you remember what your modifier is to initiative?
+1.
+1 for initiative, but I also have
have
wait. No, I have advantage on initiative rolls.
So I rolled a 12 and a 13, so
So 14 for my initiative then.
42.
This can't be him. He would have known if he was
What's that?
a bad guy when he was a big roof.
Blue. It's just blue.
And
It's
what
only-
did that your roll?
9.
What did Morlo roll? Morlo's already on.
Yeah, what was this?
What did Titus roll?
16, I think it was.
Oh my goodness, you scared me.
Oh.
Am I okay?
15.
No.
Hey, Shannon, when I changed, did you say I was devil or fiend now?
Fiend.
Fiend.
The devil is a type of fiend.
That's what I thought. So would I be able to tell if he was anything of, because I know the fiends and the other types of beings from there have been in conflict for quite some time, and where he said he couldn't stand to be around me. Would I be able to tell what he might actually be, or does it not quite work like that?
Unless you have an ability from something that lets you determine what
You have any left of that?
what creature type it is, there's no real way to determine it. Sorry, did you say
No.
15?
No, I just didn't know if I could maybe deduce something or something, but yeah.
I mean, what you said makes sense. It absolutely could be what Exagora is thinking. All right, top of round 1, Xanthion, you're up.
Out. I'm out because I used it on Exagora and I used it on Zed.
Trill on there.
So yeah, I'm.
Oh yeah, sorry, what did Trill roll?
19.
It's fine, I don't have names.
I'm gonna do my big Xanthion thing. I'm gonna jump down and tackle Obed Valaxian to the ground.
You getting big?
Yeah, I'm gonna get big.
midair.
Yeah, I do the thing where I just jump
The
and it
apex.
just.
And you're gonna knock everybody off with you.
Big, 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 big,
Big,
big.
big, big.
Cannonballs.
It's one of those things where I jump, but I'm throwing at the same time, so I don't move for a while.
Oh boy.
And if I can't get there with my movement, I will. I'm not here. I'm not going back here. Wait, fly this turn. I'm sure I could get there.
I have a weird feeling that a 3 said, I mean. So.
Right.
Like he didn't touch his tongue. He's just.
You want to sit?
It looks like,
What is it? Oh, that's.
if it's alcoholic, I would probably do it. Is there THC in?
Why don't you, unless you put some in.
Yeah.
Just like sprinkles flour in there.
I got me some of that THC lotion for my arthritis in my hands. It is awesome.
Does it tingle?
Yes.
Really?
It kind of makes them numb.
Oh.
And I like, because I get tendonitis really bad and carpal tunnel from where.
Yeah.
All the time. And these fingers right here will go numb if I don't hold my wrist just right while I sleep.
So you get big.
I'm gonna buy it. You need your card to buy that?
You can buy it off of Obed.
The medical card though,
I need one for my cat.
the prices,
All right, so
if
what is your
Joe
movement?
and Davenport buy it,
30 feet. If I need to.
no,
If I,
Oh, really?
I just bought shit ton for $60 and it's gonna last me a month.
Oh,
Now,
Lord.
you're jumping off?
I'm jumping.
All right. Roll me acrobatics check,
Oh.
make sure you can
Can
land
you
on your
put
feet.
the right over here?
Promotion.
Oh, could he have an advantage since he's big? So it's
I
like
get
a ball for it?
strength checks, not dex. But that's a 23.
A 23.
I just picture him jumping and as he's getting big, he's sliding down that pole.
Yeah.
Drill just looking up at you. Don't rock the boat.
He lays his.
You land and you're just tackling.
I'm gonna pin him to the ground.
All right. This would be an athletics check.
I get advantage because I'm big.
Don't. 3.
Well, hey, Xanthion, hold on. You might want to, instead of tackling him and being on top of him, hold him and stand to the side so you won't take wound damage.
I'm not taking wound damage. 24.
24. All right.
You're asking him to think about the consequences of his actions,
Oh, wait, I forgot who I was talking to.
right?
All right, you have him grappled. Now another, basically to tackle is a grapple check and a throw check. So go ahead and make another athletics check.
So he's grappled now.
He is grappled.
Can I just hold him there and hit him?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna.
Make him hit himself.
I'll pull him, push daggers out. I won't activate it, but I'll just stab him with it.
Okay.
And that's a 20.
20 hits.
And that's 9 damage.
You're 9 damage. Got it.
You just grab him, but like wrap around him and just shoves a dagger the size of a great sword into his chest.
Does your weapon get bigger with you? Cool.
Terrifying.
Should have handed you my lady.
Hand you the glaive, just hand it back. It slowly shrinks down.
All right, Emma, you are up.
Imagine Xanthion building a great sword.
Boy, oh boy, Moonbeam third level.
I remember one of those throws it to you and it grows while it's flying through here.
If he's the shape changer, he makes the save with disadvantage.
What does it save?
Save is 17. Damn.
So I have
No,
a
no,
question.
literally what kind of save?
I believe it's. I'm wanting to say it's wisdom. Hold on, let me find it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Xanthan technically is changing his shape. Would that be affected by Moonbeam?
No, you are not a shape change.
Cool.
That's a very specific thing.
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range until the spell ends. Dim light fills the cylinder when a creature enters the space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. It is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant on a fail, 3d10 if I upcasted it. And if it's a shape changer, it makes the save with disadvantage.
And it's Constitution. You said?
Yes.
All right. That is a fail. Roll your 3d10 damage.
Mm-hmm. 19.
19 damage. Got it.
Do I know if he failed to save?
I will just tell you he failed to save.
Okay.
So when he really looks.
Does he change?
He does not change.
Still don't trust him. We still need to like beat him up. Get some answer that.
We could ask Bella to elaborate, maybe.
No.
No, okay. Alrighty. Alrighty.
I'm going to. Can I step over to be next to him? Where is he? Which one is he?
He is dad right there.
Oh,
Can I step over to be next to him?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, right there.
15. Yep. And sorry, what's the area of effect on Moonbeam?
5 foot.
5 foot, so it is just in space. Got it.
5-foot radius. I mean, it comes from simple.
What I thought.
I think it says 5 foot radius.
5 foot radius. Yeah.
All right, so I also need Trill and Gravis to make that saving throw, please.
Now I'm gonna put it right in between sort of just beyond Xanthion and Trill.
Got it. Okay, so Xanthion, go ahead and roll a Constitution save.
Nice.
What's your save?
17.
Yeah, I didn't make it. I got a 12.
So you take 19 points of damage.
What's your save?
I succeeded. I got a 20.
Cool, you only take half.
Nancy, I'm holding someone.
Girl changes shape. No, I'm kidding. I was the ambush.
He just grabs the head of the ship and swings it at us.
Then just turns the ship upside down.
All right, Exagora, you're up.
Actually, I wanna be over next to him and before I end my turn. I wanna lean down and I'm gonna say, explain.
Explain. Nice.
No, just no, explain. I didn't mean to just go, you got some splaining to do. No, I'm just explain.
Got it.
That's
Well,
perfect.
That was basically what I was going to do. Run over. Is he like with Xanthion being so much bigger? Like, is he smooshed underneath him, or is he just like holding him and he's accessible, or what are we looking at?
Like my arms like wrapped around his chest and like he's pressed against.
Okay.
So you can't.
So yeah. So at that point, run up and basically hold dagger to his neck and be like intimidate. And can we assume that I would have they would have told me the story of how of this guy at some point, so that
Yeah,
he would
that's
know
fine.
what Ed knows? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so dagger to the neck, intimidate.
Go
You were
ahead
the
and
one that
intimidation
said-
check. Say what you're gonna say and then make an intimidation check.
Sure. You were the one that saved them from Manabaran. You went to the hills to get her, and then you made it to where she is and didn't go after her. Start talking, explain. Who are you? And so then go to intimidate. Is that too much for intimidate check?
No, go for it.
Okay. But okay. Didn't do shit.
Yeah, so it's a 9. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he get advantage because I'm literally giant over top of her?
Do I get advantage because of what I am at the moment and what he said earlier that he can barely stand to even look at me?
Nah.
Okay, that's worth a shot.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Easy player training.
Trill,
Can I use a bardic inspiration to try it again?
you can use inspiration to try again, absolutely.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Go on a short rest? Or long?
What?
Your long.
Let me. Okay. Go ahead and do that again. All right. There you go.
You want some?
I thought that was on the. Oh, never mind. My dice is custom. I thought I rolled a 20. I guess I rolled a 1. Shit.
You went from a 9 to an 8. Okay.
Yeah. You know what?
Really?
Can I do it again? I've got one
No.
left. No. Okay.
Has Obed said anything yet?
Obed said nothing yet, but also Obed hasn't had a
I'm gonna disengage
disengage.
and move to the other side of Morlo.
Good choice. Yeah, out of the moonbeams, pretty good.
Yeah.
That takes 15 feet of movement.
And
Spider rifle.
yeah, that's my action to disengage though, so I can't really do anything with it directly on campus. Prepare. Basically, Trill like backs out of the moonbeam and he starts pulling little pieces out of his pack. He's doing something, but I don't have anything to do right now, so I'm done.
Okay. Got it. Morlo, you're up.
Yeah, kind of.
Takes the shape of a bomb all of a sudden. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna move to attack.
You're within range right now.
Yeah. Or wait, hang on. Oh yeah, I guess I got 10. Okay.
It's so funny that Giant Smite doesn't improve your reach at all. Like you get to hit someone field because you're just so big. It doesn't improve your reach until like 18th level. That's so weird. Then it gives you 15 feet of reach.
See what you should do? You take polearm back. Huh?
Push daggers.
You should borrow more of those blades and take polearm back.
Oh,
So what is Morlo doing?
Morlo's attacking and I rolled 18 and 29.
18 and 29 both hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
They're there. 12 and
Oh, sorry, I wasn't on the chat.
that's okay.
Yeah.
For the 18 rolled a 12 damage, and then the other one was 15 slashing and 3 slashing critical.
Got it. Okay. So 12 and 18. So that's 30 points of damage.
And then kind of turn so that Drill is directly like I'm in between.
So you get a third attack now?
I don't know. Do I?
I think so.
Yeah.
I know I had.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter, samurai.
Yeah, you get a third attack.
You should be 13th level.
What reminds me of the Men in Black scene? So I should be 13th, is that what we said?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't updated this in too long.
It's cool. I played all last session.
Oh, okay. Then I'll fix that later. All right, we'll leave it my third attack. 23. Jeez,
All right.
13 damage.
Another 13 damage. Okay.
I'm just going for whatever's at my eyesight level. So if that's, I don't know.
And that's
More
like,
like, it's just like hip, knee, ankle. Attack!
see, that's like move his arm around so he just gets stabbed.
Sorry.
You took a brief break.
Yeah, it's like right between your fingers, one of the
You will?
attacks hits. Titus, no.
You make a face.
I am casting Zone of Truth.
Okay. What's your area of effect?
I don't know. Look,
I think it's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
trying to post it to the thing. There you go. Everybody else can read it.
Oh, cool.
Area of effect 15-foot spheres. Okay. And it is a charisma saving throw. All right, he passes his first saving throw. He has to.
Now with my,
You know whether.
Are you okay?
somebody-
what happened?
Some of the Neo. I'll make sure. Y'all continue.
Okay,
Okay.
now what'd you ask?
I said he passed.
Okay.
Passes a saving throw.
I
But he has to.
don't think I can mess with that with luck.
You cannot.
It's only,
Your own saving throws. That's
Yeah.
correct. But it is a duration spell, and he has to save at the beginning of every turn.
Yeah.
In there. Okay. Any movement for Titus?
he's right there in front of me.
Yep.
It's daylight right now. I'm going, is Zone of Truth concentration?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Can't do that.
So you are currently concentrating.
So yeah, I'm good.
All right.
And I have Warcaster now.
Dravis is going to disengage and back up.
It's in my throat.
Christian
Yeah,
Felix
it
is
does
up.
that.
Say that again, Shannon.
It's Felix's turn.
Okay. Does Felix currently have line of sight on him?
Felix is within 5 feet of him.
Okay. And so technically he is restrained at the moment?
He is currently grappled, not restrained.
Grappled. Okay, so he can still make an attack of opportunity. Correct?
Yes, if you moved out of his reach without disengaging, he would get an opportunity attack if he chose to take it.
Okay, and that would be at a disadvantage because he is grappled?
Nope. Straight roll.
Fuck it. He's gonna take a 5-foot step
Away.
away.
Okay. Starting to back up the stairs that lead up to the quarterdeck. You have now put distance between yourself and Obed Galaxian. He does not take the opportunity attack.
Okay. You have access to, actually, I've got my phone right now. I'm out of the car for a sec. Sorry, let me get this opened. Come on, work. There it goes. Felix is going to cast lightning bolt.
Bottle of water. It'll help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he will cast. Double check and see what spell slots have been used up.
Here's a test subject like Emma.
Uh,
I think it's a test subject like you or a visitor.
Felix is going to cast lightning bolt at 4th level.
Holy crap, I thought you were backing up to not do anything. I'm throwing a lightning bolt.
So as he backs up, he's going to yell for Estelle and the kids to get out, to get away as quick as possible.
Should we maybe hold attacks until he responds first?
Nah.
No,
Morlo has him.
Oh,
You
okay.
follow Morlo.
Everyone kind of fucking say it.
So,
Tabbed him.
and then it is a dexterity saving throw.
I believe, yes, dexterity saving throw. DC of 18.
Why does that one have Morlo on top of it?
Which would that should be a disadvantage because he's grappled, yes?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Well, mine is right, like I haven't moved. Doesn't matter. That's wonder if I.
I believe, probably just the. Is he prone?
It is not prone.
I did not take him to prone.
Pantheon changed his course of action.
Stab.
Neck with a knife.
In the
You
billiard
hear that? You see
room.
that?
Yeah.
It's weird, like that's where I should be, but I'm actually there. Look. Now I just moved there.
Where's Amber?
Trippy. Yeah, something's. Okay, Shannon, do you see that?
What happened?
Morlo is actually standing right here.
I think
No,
sometimes that happens
there. And my token is on top of
Oh, yeah.
somebody else.
The
Yeah, I
bad
got-
things.
Rearranged slightly for some
I
reason.
just now noticed that, but everything.
Like
else-
5
just get
feet
it right.
over.
Everything else is the same.
All right, so that was. Conditions. Grapple. Nope, grapple does not give disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. They would have to be restrained for that.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
All right, so it is a DC 18.
Until I take a short rest.
DC 18.
7.
Well, we kind of did take a short rest.
you
it was
gotta
more than-
declare it.
I was drinking and driving the boat too. Okay, yeah.
That is a fail. He takes full damage.
Petra was spending the whole
That-
time.
That
Trying
is
to-
9.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
9d6 damage.
Ooh. We're gonna kill a guy. We don't even know he's evil yet.
Petra's gonna eventually yell, "Dead men tell no tales. We need the tales."
Yeah, no idea.
Do you want me to roll the damage for you?
Yes, please. I'm back in the car.
All right.
Should have just held my attack to bring him back to life after y'all.
I said we should probably hold the tag.
From hell and we instantly attack.
Yeah,
him.
we're off,
We
man.
shove a tentacle book in his face.
First and ask questions.
After he is like, I'm establishing a boundary now. I was nice about it. And then we're like, but
The
But what if
Bellatrix
we
finally
just-
says when it's his turn that he's just a visitor, and we're like, oh, sorry.
Felix,
Yeah, Michael
Felix
Beck
just
was
looks at.
administrator of the Wellsgrove Research Facility.
Oh, so we know he's a bad guy.
yeah, for a second I was like, maybe he's also one of the.
Yeah, no, this was, he's
But-
the one who had.
But he's bad either way.
Had administrator credentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one
Bad
of
guy.
he's one of the
guy
four.
Disintegrated.
He's one of the
Sorry,
four.
was it?
No, that was the dark
That was
one.
the full priest.
Okay.
The cold priest, sorry. Yeah, because there's four. There's the cold priest, the dark one, the Omega Vector, and the vessel of slaughter, the four big ones for the communion.
Oh, I think Jody is calling for me. Everybody did take this 1 second.
I was gonna go smoke.
Thank you. 1 second.
So now we're not like. Not a bad scout.
Well, I just wanted to tell the truth, so maybe we could actually.
I'm sorry, you guys do know he's a villain?
He is a villain now.
Yeah,
So in the
he a villain.
Wellsgrove facility where we got the Belladex, yeah, the Omega Vector of the testing and research facility. That's where we killed patients at.
You're pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why, if you already knew he was a villain, why did we wait?
we didn't.
We didn't know.
Oh.
When the Belladex.
Ella
when
just
the
revealed that.
Yeah.
that he is from the Omega Vector, and that's why Petra was like,
And now the Wells Grove facility is where we found the Belladex. We killed we killed Zed in the Grey Fate Manor.
oh,
Okay.
Should
patience was created.
Okay.
Right? But yeah,
Good times. Good times.
Your phone? It's right there.
Good times. We nuked a town. It was a blast.
Well, technically, we didn't.
The town nuked itself.
No, we
That was
nuked it.
ruins
We nuked
anyway.
The town was like in shit when we got there.
We messed with the facility. We nuked it. There's no getting around this one.
Are we going back to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was talking to Lily.
It was in its-
All right, it is Obed Galaxian's turn.
He's just gonna go all out on us. Just murder all of us.
couldn't blame.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you, Christian, Felix did 37 points of damage.
Excellent.
It's so funny that Petra's still just at the back of the boat still.
She'll get a turn eventually. She's trying to regain her wits about her, sober up.
What did Emma do on her turn?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Move.
and I stepped
Power.
around and I just said explain.
Do some split. Stabbed him with a knife. Stabbed him with a knife. Stabbed him in the neck with a knife.
Knife.
This knife.
I keep seeing the dog, and I think it's like the Sphinx thing. The dog.
Oh, Anubis.
Yeah, Anubis.
Yeah.
I want you to know, I love you all.
Oh no.
I need Felix, Emma, Xantheon,
Oh.
Morlo, and Exagora to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh.
So cool. I love that happening.
I'm the one that goes down, get everyone else up.
Hold on.
Oh.
12.
Is this an attack or an area of
Saving throw.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Shannon, what was that?
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I need Exagora,
Who has the worst one?
Exagora,
I got
Felix, Xantheon, Emma, and Morlo to make wisdom saving throws.
Whoever's got the worst one, I can give resistance to.
I've got a, well, I already did it.
Don't give resistance to me. I can.
Mine is plus 0.
I probably have the worst one. I don't.
I can give a resistance as a reaction.
Give it
So that
to.
adds a D4.
Yeah, as a D4. So whoever has the worst one will get
I'm
that.
not gonna make it with a 5 with a D4. Yeah. Whoever
Okay.
has.
So whoever it'll tip the scale.
Whoever it'll
for.
hit the scales.
Can I re-roll this with inspiration? I got one
You
left.
should only have one inspiration, and you
Mm-mm.
already used it.
You know, sometimes you give us like a
Not
few in
bardic
a row.
inspiration would be at the very
No,
top of your character sheet between
Yeah.
your speed and
Well, I mean, like
your-
sometimes he'll be like, "Ooh,
yeah.
inspiration," but I already have mine that I've never used to like.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. No, I get 3 bardic inspirations, but I don't have, yeah.
The bardic
I don't have-
inspiration.
it's a different thing.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
okay.
sorry. What did everybody get?
5.
5, 19.
7,
Morlo,
I got 12.
12. Exagora
7.
and Felix.
Can you go ahead and roll that, Shannon? Sorry, I'm back at home, just getting things set up.
Do you remember what your wisdom saving throw is?
I can.
Wisdom saving throw should just be a +1.
Chris, we'll go ahead and make my. I assume I'm gonna take damage.
You rolled a 7, a natural 7.
Boy.
As a reaction, I'm going to use Flash of Genius on Morlo, who's right next to me. Give you +4.
Stand by before you make this declaration.
Oh, okay.
Just stand by.
Red leaders.
So the only one that passed was Emma.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, very couch. It's just like
What'd you get?
19.
You had the next time.
I think the next highest was a 16.
He casts Scatter.
Oh no.
It's a deep.
Oh, bye everyone. Oh no. Don't send him overboard.
Give Morlo a +1 on his. Stay.
So you rolled a 4, so it's a
I rolled a 4 on that, so a +4 to your save, and you should pass
What is it?
on his saving throw.
Board?
That page takes me to 16. Unless you want me to re-roll.
16 is still effective.
Jesus.
yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't use that. It's like you got time?
It's worth a try.
What's the?
Yeah.
You put he's
Well-
casting shatter.
Scatter.
Listen to see what the spell does.
Why don't you just suck it in my shelf?
We can do that as a reaction, can't you?
Yeah.
I'd do it.
As though four that failed their save are teleported off of the ship and begin free falling. As the four of you have this momentary like sensation of weightlessness, as below your feet, you no longer out of your peripheral vision see the deck of the ship and only see sky and clouds, and you plummet.
Oh.
Was it like
Oh,
Bugs
dear.
Bunny style where we're like?
You get the hold of it.
I have the
Am I correct in thinking that Exagora has a ring of feather falling? For some
you are.
reason? You start falling at a very delicate like pace, just sort of like everybody else is plummeting like a stone, and Exagora is just riding the elevator down.
So my first reaction would be to try to grab somebody if I could.
Yeah, so question, if he like removes it, would he fall?
Yes.
Still feather fall.
Yeah.
And then if he removes it, he just regular fall
Yes.
and then like puts it, oh, okay. So
Mhm.
you could like paraglider style, try to,
You would have a
yeah, on and off while you're, yeah,
you would have a chance to grab Morlo.
like remove it long enough to get underneath him and
Whoever
then.
it is, yeah.
Go ahead and roll me just go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Don't forget, he's not grappled anymore.
An attack
Right.
roll, so like a D20.
Just roll me a d20,
I
add
think
your
he's grappled. He's
add your
still-
proficiency bonus and your strength.
Okay.
She did everything to make sure I succeeded, so I didn't just.
So that would
teleport
be +5, 22.
That is enough to grab him. Now I need you to make an athletics check to see if you're strong enough to support his weight.
Okay. How do I do that one?
Just roll a strength check,
Okay. Okay.
or no, an athletics check unless you're proficient. in-
Oh, I see it. Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Athletics is a 13.
Wait a
How
minute.
much does Morlo weigh?
Wow, that's a personal question.
No.
I have no idea. Let me see.
With the shell.
How about-
Rude.
I'm fine, but my arm gets ripped off.
I look over it. All right.
So he casts Scatter, sending everybody off of the side of the ship.
Bye.
I misread something. I don't have any flying left.
Okay.
So I'm falling. and Felix can't fly, I'll just shield him and I'll fall on my back. And
Felix can't fly. He's got wings.
I don't know if he hasn't any.
Nope.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
so I'm gonna fall back first.
Rope,
Felix
anything?
wrapped around me, so I take the
Grappling
I
hooks.
hit first, and then he lands on me.
Okay.
How high are we? I mean, it's like the city's like ants.
You're probably about 2,000 feet in the air
Oh,
right now.
yeah, y'all gonna be fine. T hit the
How are
ground.
hit points?
T hit the ground. Just enjoy it. It's all in the moment.
Just throw Xanthi on the ring. It gets big.
Exakura falls.
So grab him.
Everybody rides on your back.
That's what I'm saying.
You can probably carry more than everybody else if you had the ring.
Don't know if I would have a chance.
Yeah.
If you have a chance.
Someone would have to catch up by taking the ring off.
And I don't know if the ring would adjust to your size once it goes. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, but that's the thing is
Just
though,
snort it. Who knows?
he's
figure it
falling
out.
at a regular fall rate and I'm floating. Even if I start falling at a regular rate, I won't make it
Use
to
his
him.
first reaction to grab Morlo, so still gonna fall way back.
Yep.
You have to
Yeah.
drop the ring and hope I catch it.
So basically, what is Exagora's strength?
It's a 12.
It's a 12. So yeah, holding on for dear life. And you are basically like ass over tea kettle, holding on upside down to Morlo's like shell.
Right.
Morlo just goes in and just missiles towards the ground.
Morlo looks like one of those
He's
turtles
the
from
asteroid that
Mario.
killed the dinosaurs.
Basically. Yeah, if we say Morlo hits the ground, we just have to say he killed a Tarrasque when he hit because he just went through the dirt.
Carlos terrified, so he's gonna show defense.
Initiative?
So what?
Yeah, we're getting shelled.
Yeah, I can't do anything.
I know.
And you
Same.
watch as
Are you guys literally on shit?
But we're
Yes.
falling.
from up from the
They
deck
just
of
got
the ship,
teleporting off of.
you watch as this swirling mass of
No
weird
one's in
dark
there.
energy swirls up and forms into the body of a person with flayed
Catch your hand.
tentacles.
You guys, I can't pay attention, please. Sorry.
Sorry.
Petra, you're up.
What was the last thing you said, Shannon?
There is now a person with tentacles for a head that has just emerged from the deck of the ship.
Okay. Petra is going to hop over to the helm and try to maneuver the ship and yell for help from Bella.
Okay,
Little help here, please. She says, please, of course.
gotcha.
I mean, yeah, it's 5 feet.
Sufficient credentials.
Golden red.
What are your specific instructions to Bella right now?
Well, first it was Bella help. Probably should be specific though, huh? God, I don't know. Help me get the save the falling ones, the
Gotcha.
a-holes. And elaborate on Obed Valaxian
Got it.
first though.
Okay.
How many wishes does she get?
Help me save the
Help
a-holes.
first.
First, I want to know about this.
How do I stop panicking? Yeah.
So the Belladex says the Omega Vector is the administrator, of the Wellsgrove Research Facility. And then the entire ship goes into free fall.
Cool. Fine.
So everybody is now in zero gravity.
Sweet. We have to roll to hang on to the wheel. Dig my claws in. It's wood, right? Yeah, she's got it.
Strategy cloak for Petra.
Xanthion, you're up. Anything you want to do?
Try to fall slower.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
I can't do that because I want to make sure I hit first. So I have to hold Felix in.
Gotcha.
I love you, Felix.
Oh, Felix, big spoon me.
Yo. I don't like this ship anymore.
Oh boy.
Can we put the initiative counter over there on the right so we
Sure.
can see it better?
Oh yeah. Just a little scooch around. Please and thanks.
I would like to point out, I think the monster is under the effect of a zone of truth spell now. What? The zone of truth? There was a zone of truth spell?
Titus cast so much fear.
He is technically under the
Um,
effects of zone of truth.
But yeah, so she asks, elaborate on Obed Valaxian. It says it does the Omega Vector.
Yeah.
You said okay.
Basically saying that that Obed Valaxian's voice print is recognized under the designation Omega Vector, who is the administrator of the Wellsgrove Research
Okay.
Facility. Emma, you're up.
Can you jump off, turn into a bird and get them?
Yes.
Do that.
Would do. That would be an opportunity attack. Oh, he gets both of them. Yeah.
I still think
The ship
getting
is falling. I
failed.
think the ship is falling faster than we can because the ship weighs more.
Yeah, the ship is just.
Yeah.
No, Petra's got
That's
this.
not-
This is all part of the plan.
I trust Petra. I'm gonna trust Petra. Oh, I'm Titus has trusted you so many times and everything's messed up.
Maybe that's why we're in this mess.
What is
To be fair, the last time Emma turned into a giant hawk and tried to save Xanthion, we both ended up in the astral plane.
Yeah,
Which honestly would be a better situation. than
Was
we're
it all
in right
because you willingly jumped
Okay,
into
want
the
to-
book hole though?
Hold
Is that
on,
what you're-
hold on. I want to do a spell, but I don't want to. I want to do something that doesn't specifically say it should do, but I feel like it should be able to do this.
So what are you trying to do?
I want to cast Control Winds. And I want to pull them back.
Wind Waker!
All right.
push the boat toward them.
Maybe we
Not
can
that
over
big.
'em.
And we can smush them. That was
We're gonna do the breath of
Just please run into the side of the ship.
the mom of air and darkness breath thing. Can you do that now?
Hold on.
No, Petra. Okay, chill. She's asking that in game. Do that mommy breath thingy that
Hey Shannon,
Yeah,
just so you know how to adjudicate time, I calculated it out, and we have roughly 2 turns before we go splat.
okay.
Nice. Which means when you guys probably have one turn. Oh, the ship goes against the crack. Well, it also has more air resistance than we do. And also weight. That weight falling faster is not how physics work.
Is there any shadows?
No, I mean, we're gonna reach terminal velocity. We're gonna
I
reach
don't know if they're
terminal
working.
velocity at some point.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we're gonna fall the same way.
Or once I get into
Well,
daylight, it goes off?
Yeah.
Quick question, just so I know. Is Obed falling with everybody, or is he floating down quickly, or is he still up there somewhere?
But it's still on the ship.
Okay.
But the ship is falling.
The ship is falling.
It's funny.
So just sacrifice the ship. Everybody get off of it.
Okay.
He would still die.
Petra's gonna try to get under
Yeah.
and then stop falling.
He left. Didn't he?
No.
Okay.
You know, that's a real good point.
Worst tick?
Oh,
In his head in the lower
Oh, yeah.
Can I do that, Shannon?
Yes, I mean, it would have to work to slow their
plastered against the ceiling of the stateroom.
Yeah, where did the is the tentacle head
And what?
on the
How much can it move them?
the tentacle creature?
Yeah.
Where is it on the screen?
It's directly below.
Below. Oh gosh. Oh, okay.
It doesn't.
I didn't even see a thing there.
But they're in free fall.
Okay, so it's right near the stair.
Says that,
Okay.
a creature.
I
that-
feel like
No,
that was
That
the
sounded painful.
It's
Good.
I think I hear him giggling now.
Kind of sounded like that was a.
I fucked up, but it was funny. Oh,
Sounded
oh, there it is. All right.
Hey, Dad.
Yo,
Whoever you pop.
I don't think so.
I forgot to roll. Taking the initiative.
Oh, okay. I thought
She
that was
was
like a
at the
whole,
bottom.
ah, ha, ha, I'm about to reveal something. I was like, is
No,
it
that's
the-
an I goof.
Oh,
So they just automatically win and nobody dies.
Oh, that's
Um,
not what it said.
Tick is pretty good, so I would rather.
Hold on, I just gotta look at one thing. See if it's counterspell. I'm really, nobody at this table has counterspell? Wow.
I wish Rangers.
It's not a druid or warlock spell.
Yeah, it's true. No, it is a low spell. We just got.
Well, yeah, I'm not on the phone.
Okay,
Dad, look at your text.
we'll do.
Like, hurry. 1 second.
What's that? Hurry, hurry, now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, I'm not ready yet. Guys, come up, wait. I think it's hilarious.
Come here, look at this. And I'm standing there and I'm watching him do something on the computer. He's like, wait, hold on. 20 minutes later, I'm almost done. I start walking, where you going? You don't care.
It's so funny. We go to Discord. No one ever once had counterspell prepared.
I don't even have it. I can't even get it.
The only time you would have had it is the first time.
Yeah,
As a wizard.
I had it with him, but there was never a situation I could use it. The only time that I had it and I could have used it is when they cast heal, and I couldn't use it on that one.
When he cast a disintegrate, you mean?
Or disintegrate.
Okay. So that's a goof on my part. Luzon is, or Tick is supposed to be a part of this combat. I forgot to add him to the turn initiative. So
Well, he could just walk out from down below.
in general,
Tapped out.
I can't believe I'm even asking this question. I hate retconning things unless the table is in agreement that we want to try to retcon something.
Do we need to?
What's retcon?
Yes.
I think
How
it's
far
pretty
back
clear.
we're going?
Hold on, hold on.
Have a turn.
Half the time.
I mean,
We
like,
should get
yeah.
our-
Hold on. I think it's funnier if the ship starts falling and he slams up against the ceiling. And he's inside, and then he like crawls his way out. And he's like, "What's going on?"
As one of the characters falling in the sky right now, I would love a retcon.
Dad, look at your.
Retcon's best.
Hey, yeah. What's going on?
Okay, so
But yeah, retcon's fine.
Tick is going to try to counterspell the scatter.
All right.
Somebody roll me a d20.
18.
11.
Here's an 18 first. Well, that's a bummer because I was really looking forward to killing half the party.
I think it would have been funny if we would have just.
I don't even know if you have to
You're
make this an
fell
official
past them?
retcon.
We got back, we got control, we're just like, shh.
Well, you know, no, I don't even think this
Roger
has to
was
be an
planning
official
on doing.
retcon because Tick has time magic. We can just say he went back and did that.
We'd like give control of the ship again, and all of a sudden we'd look up and there's just a mountain right in front of us.
Tick just come out and cast it first time. Now.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to go back that far.
Yeah.
This is turn 2.
Obed is going to attempt to counterspell the counterspell.
You're using
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wait. Doesn't that just work though?
No, because Tick did not cast it at third level.
Oh, smart.
Can I roll it?
No.
Well, let's see if they go back out in the air.
All of this just for it to happen still.
That'd be awesome.
I mean,
It'd be so funny.
well, Christian can't fly anymore.
So anyway,
Dang.
Can we
So close.
Oh, wow.
that was a roller coaster of emotion.
At least we ate a third level spell.
That's okay, yeah.
Scatter?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I am aware of your desire.
So,
In reverse.
so everything that happened till that point still goes. We're
Yeah.
still following.
You just play a whole round of Uno with yourself.
I did. It's like, I totally played like 3 reverse cards in a row and like a +4. That was amazing. Okay.
That's so.
So yeah, no, everything after the counterspell takes place as normal.
Cool.
So falling.
So Emma pulls us into the ship and we land back on the ship anyway.
Yeah, but that eats a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
Okay, so is that the end of Emma's turn?
Ah. Really don't want to eat that 5th level spell.
No one's gonna judge you.
There's other things I can use that for.
Like possibly upcasting Revivify.
This is like upcasting Revivify.
Wow.
Or if I want to get a little quirky with it, if somebody goes outside of a minute,
Reincarnation. Just you're in the round now, by the way.
you're reading her. Maybe there's just a hole in my chest because I landed on a rock.
All right. Okay. So what is Emma doing?
Yet again, I'm wishing I was a moon druid. Bonus action.
For that bonus action. Yeah, I guess I'll eat the 5th level slot. Pull him back in.
With control wins?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
now you don't have to upcast Revivify.
They cast scatter.
To be fair, I can keep doing this for 3 hours.
That's
I can keep fucking with the wind.
So the way that this works is they teleport off of the ship. They start falling, except for Exagora, who's just like,
And then
the ship also starts falling. The ship initially falls at a faster rate just because of its increased mass. Like acceleration to terminal velocity is determined by mass. And the whole of the ship, the air is going to part around it. So the ship dips down below. Emma casts Gust of Wind.
no, not gust of wind. Control.
Control wind. Sorry, control wind. The gust of control wind, which is going to be sufficient to blow the 4 party members back toward the end of days. I need everybody who is currently in free fall to make a dexterity check to try to wind up back on the deck of the ship.
Does that include me as well?
You're falling.
Okay, well, it's not.
Oh wait,
free.
yeah, but you are falling, so yeah, still.
Okay.
Actually, no, I will say with a ring of feather falling, you just kind of like
step onto the ship.
yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of stupid. I did have just normal gust of wind prepared.
Oh,
I
well.
use that instead.
Overkill.
Can I please use that instead?
Too late.
Too late.
Okay.
Oil control.
All right. Isn't that like holding on to feel like does he need to make one too?
We will say that you can either both make one or you can make it a disadvantage.
but Morlow's good.
Let's see what I roll first. That's good. 3. We can both make 7 once. We can both make 7 once.
Okay. All right. Felix, go ahead and make a
We go back out with super.
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, what did you say?
Felix, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, boy. That's That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Wait, what? Why did it roll twice?
Just remember, oh, best for you gotta believe. You gotta shoot the hell. Some other folks might be a little bit smarter than you.
Is he not gonna reply? Or is he Toy Story?
No, I just rolled.
Game.
All right. Morlo, you back aboard the ship.
I'm crying.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so the rest, Exagora, you also wind up back on the ship. Eventually, right now you're just kind of levitating down toward it.
Right.
Okay. Felix and Xanthion basically get gust of winded into the side of the ship and like try to maneuver themselves up onto the deck, but the gust of wind just like smacks them right into the side of the ship.
So let's get to try next time.
So basically, at the beginning of your next turn, you could spend an action trying to climb up the hull of the ship to get on board. Okay. Exagora, you're up.
Did we find out what happened?
Yeah.
What?
Morlo made it back on. Exagora made it back on. Your control wind plastered Xanthion and Felix into the side of the ship. So they will have a chance to try to climb up.
Okay. I'm trying to count how much. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Or throw me a ring.
Yeah.
It just goes after. Giant thing.
I don't have enough.
Accidentally swallow it.
Can I dash and sneak attack him?
I still just.
Do I have enough to do that?
You
Okay,
can
dude.
dash as a bonus action, so yeah.
Okay. If I can dash and sneak attack, but then I can't automatically avoid attack of opportunity on the way out, right?
Right.
Who's the one that backs out and isn't helping?
Dravis, he backed out and he took disengage to back out without triggering an opportunity attack to get a position for a pistol attack.
Okay.
He just used his action to disengage.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and risk it. I'm going to go in and do a sneak attack anyway.
All right. So
Got a
that's
tentacle creature
Here.
behind you, by the way.
5. Yep.
And then roll an attack roll.
Should.
This is- hang on.
If you went here instead, you would have advantage on the attack roll, just so you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Because
I did not know that. Can we do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So shift. It's been a while since I'm trying to think now. So just pick the weapon and then for it to do sneak attack, I'll automatically figure that in or not.
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Okay.
Wait,
All right. So a 21 hits. And it is 22 total damage. And that is the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. Trill, you're up.
Doesn't that mean that the ship would have gone to splat? Exactly which one?
2 rounds. The round of everybody goes through.
That was until they went to splat.
What?
Uh,
2 rounds is still 2 rounds.
No, until they went to splat. The ship falls past you.
No,
It
it does.
accelerates.
It accelerates best.
It
We all reach
returns
max,
to
we all
life.
say the maximum velocity and stop.
if the if our two friends that are smacked against the side of the ship who are still sort of in free fall here, if they fail to grab a hold, are they just going to keep falling?
Well, the wind's still there.
Yeah, like basically right now, because how long does control wind last?
Forever. One hour.
So yeah, basically they will be pinned against the hull of the ship as long as the ship remains in free fall.
Okay.
The ship can remain in free fall for 2 rounds before it impacts with the ground.
Okay.
Before we say goodbye to our brand new spaceship.
We're not doing that today. As my action, I will activate my my arcane cannon.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I will shoot with my arcane cannon, which is like a sidearm, like an old pistol, but it has big mechanical spider legs on it that when it activates, it kind of folds up like a stock and an extended thing, and it shoots a force ballista.
Okay.
Oh, tackle. Control. Tackle. Quick fire. Oh,
Does it shoot out like a giant bolt?
yes, of just pure force energy.
Bad.
But I only got a 15 to strike Obed.
All right. A 15 to hit does not hit.
Okay. You see like Trill standing there for a minute, and it's like it's really cool as the gun gets prepared, and he like takes aim and fires, but like completely loses his balance and like tips back over the rail.
Falls over.
There's like a moment where it's like bent over backwards, staring up at the sky, but the wind kind of pushes him back in.
That's me. Next one, and he's like readjusting.
Well, if you fell right there, you would have at least landed on the wing. I don't know if you tear through it though.
All right.
I don't know how tough it is.
Any movement for Trill?
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna move around up onto the top deck where the helm is to get like a higher angle on him.
It's over. He has the high ground.
Yeah, perfect.
I want to yell at Trill. And I'm gonna be like, hey, Trill, where's the best way I can put this wind to keep the ship up?
Ship's not going down. What do you mean?
Well, it's falling.
Well, I mean, until we tell it to stop.
We told it.
Nothing.
It's listening to the bad guy.
The ship?
Yeah,
No.
the ship is listening to the bad guy, right?
Petra told it, Petra asked for help.
Oh,
I've literally been trying to say that. This
Petra's
entire time.
helping. Never
Oh.
mind. I get it now.
All right.
I've said it so many.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Morlo, you're up.
I thought the way that he was describing it, because of him having such access, he could run.
We're in total control of the ship. Petra's got it.
Okay, so getting back on the ship. More will be a turtle has no idea what the hell just happened.
You what?
So
He's never been off the ground.
is this
It's the one down there beside him. Those two are the bad guys.
That one. Oh, okay.
That one and that. Yep.
Okay. All right. I will go. Assuming that I still have my weapon drawn. Fine. I will go there and attack. $14, $18, and a 30.
The 18 and the 30 hit. The 30 is a crit, so that's 14.
So it was 11 damage and then 14 damage. 8
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
22 for the crit, and 11 for the regular, so 33 damage.
33 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
I just realized that I got
Whoa.
a cantrip crits more than like anyone else. I died twice today. Left 2 bowls in fact. Yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3 has shown me how good of a cantrip guidance is. Because I always underestimated it before.
Have you seen that on Camping 3 at all? They abuse guidance in Camping 3.
Okay, Titus, you're up.
I'm gonna move over next to him. And I am going to smite.
Okay.
With the Sunblade.
But I just realized that I get a new druid cantrip. I didn't pick.
And you roll.
It's so good.
Move over.
I don't know if I want guidance or gust.
29 to hit.
Because gust makes
29
sense,
hits.
especially since she just accepted very darkness.
Okay, to be a big cantrip for energy doesn't guide a lot. She just kind of does.
17.
17 damage.
And then my second attack. Oh, wait, and I get another D8 for the Blessed Strike. That's another 2 points. 25 hit.
25 hits.
$19 damage.
How do you want to do this?
I just want to slice him down like with a lightsaber, and he just kind of.
Are we killing him?
Oh, but yeah. Well, he tried to kill us.
Yeah, and then I'm going to turn toward the tentacle head thing, and
As soon as he drops, tentacle head disappears.
Does anybody have Speak with Dead?
Go ahead and
Yeah.
Xanthion and Felix make me an acrobatics check. Or sorry, athletics. Athletics.
Even better, I get advantage on that.
Shan, what did you say?
Make an athletics check, please, Tristan.
Thank you.
10.
10. Great.
Do you like
Once Spencer
Type
knows that they're
versus-
last, he's gonna
Yeah.
yell, crank it odd.
Got it.
You know what?
Crank it odd.
crank it hard.
End of days, but the E is silent. She calls it odd.
Yeah, buddy, that is an 8.
All right. So at this point, Xanthion and Felix are attempting to climb on board the ship. We have one round, about 6 seconds before the ship impacts. with the
Oh.
ground.
I'll use my action to move the wind updraft. They can jump and get an extra 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Not a problem. Cool. As soon as they are on board the ship, Petra gives the command for Odd to pull out of the nosedive. I need everybody to roll a strength saving throw, please.
also get advantage on that because of
Wait, I'm on the ship?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay. Strength saving throw. Come on, single digits.
I rolled a 2. 1 on the
Holy
die.
holy shit! I got an 11.
Over 30. And I'll use a luck if I have to.
Okay. You're knocked prone.
Oh, I'm fine.
Anybody who fails is knocked prone.
18.
If I was gonna get knocked off the shit, I would use the luck.
Is the thing still there?
No.
It's super flavor. Okay, definitely.
I'm gonna lose that body.
Look that body.
Huh?
Everybody take 5.
Okay, fine.
Fuck you, 5.
I'm gonna lose that body.
Look at that buddy. I didn't think that would go so fast.
I did, maybe.
Well, first off, I didn't think that happened at all.
Hmm. And first off, I thought it was going to go really fast. Yeah. Oh man.
I really love the fact that like Tick and Obed were like scatter, counterspell. And then I was just like, get back here.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So I mean, he was the Omega Vector, but I mean, he's just basically a guy. He's not like any superpowered being or anything. Is that right?
Sorry,
We
what
don't
did you
know.
say, Ed?
I said he was of course the Omega Vector, but the question was that he's just a guy. I mean, he's a tiefling, but he's just a guy. He's not any sort of superpowered being or anything. But then,
Well,
then he said
he
we
could-
don't know, which is right. Yeah,
for all we know, he could have a million clones out in a cave somewhere,
right.
and his
right.
soul just moved away.
Yeah, that makes So now to be clear, the tentacle thing, did it like pretty much like just portal out, or did it just like fall dead when we killed
It
it?
just kind of like it came up from the deck of the ship
Uh,
and then sort of just like melted back down into it.
right. Presumably, at least not into the ship, but just back from whence it came.
All right. I'll be right back. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. Where are you going?
I didn't think that would. Well, first off, I didn't think that would happen at all. But second,
Yeah.
I didn't think that would go that fast. Did you hear what I said earlier to Shannon?
What?
I said I think it's funny that like Obed and Tech were like scatter, counterspell, and I was basically just like, get the fuck back over here. A piece. I imagine that once you get up, the wind's still there, and you're just kind of bouncing around.
I landed fell on my face. It's just
No, the wind's pointing up.
yes, lifting my head up and just going right back down.
No, I can just see you like standing on the deck and like kind of hopping around, and like it's kind of floaty.
And all of a sudden, stuff. She's like,
But yeah, for an hour, I can either do a directional or an updraft or a downdraft. It takes my action to change it or stop it.
imagine we got a little bit off the ship. You're just like down, down, maximum velocity.
Do you know what one of my plans was?
What?
It was gonna turn into a giant hawk, grab Obed, and fucking nosedive.
Right before you drop in and you go,
Yeah.
Remember when I forgot who we were fighting. You jumped into his mouth and turned into an alligator. And you were
Oh,
trying to like
yeah.
you were trying to like impale him from the inside.
Giant frog.
Yes, yeah.
when were you trying to take a
That's
rest?
what I was hoping.
We tried to take a rest for 6 sessions.
Kim was just like, no rest for you.
For your dad's campaign, did you replace Rage with anything?
I'm not sick yet.
I think I'm gonna do the first session Rage just to see what it's like.
I don't want to do rage. I know rage doesn't fit my character. I'm gonna change it. I just don't know with what. What's your character like?
So me and Kobe are twins. He wanted to do this like, he's gonna D&D terms, he wants to play some like basically a routine, but instead of melee weapons, he just slings like rock if you want. And I wanted to play the paladin who's super low on the totem pole in society, and then this like kind of does like yeah, it becomes like the champion of a god after we get magic, and so there's like this guy sucks, but now he's like super important in the world. Was what's not leveling. I think I'm just involving the play in mechanics like a paladin would. I'm excited though. Yeah. We're both hunters. We can decide on skeleton hunters. I don't want scouts. Okay, we'll just do this. I am are you all hunters? Right. I am as I was filming immediately. Our first idea was we were just both drunk, so we just stayed around getting drunk, telling stories together. You're like, yeah, but like hunters, and stuff. Like it doesn't really fit like what I'm gonna do today. That's fine. I can make my character work like literally whatever. I am a storyteller, and my dad was the original like head storyteller. But he died in a boat crash. Oh, the parents also died in a crash. He's like, dude, there's 77 people left after the hunt, people like a bunch of them died in a boat crash. And they were like, our parents are super. How old are your characters? Like 5. My character's like 60. It's so good. I was just like, I was like, what? I wanted to I have like the skull that's gonna take over when he dies. And then like, but also I'm like, I don't want to have to let my eyes sun shut. It's just take live fighting.
I actually originally I was gonna I have to leave the skull. But he said no because the child skull hasn't been born yet. I think it was like 2 because of chosen birth.
And I got, then I got my second wind after that, so I laid in bed and looked at videos. And then Michelle's old phone, that the screen wasn't working, she set an alarm the day before. It didn't unset it, so it went off at 6:30. And I couldn't figure out how to turn it off because the screen wasn't working. So I got like 2 hours of sleep.
The original idea that we were just staying at the bar.
I was sleeping a lot.
Apparently, I actually made their original idea for a character. Yeah. We had the original idea. We're still gonna be twins.
Not a drunk, but
We were both gonna just folks at a bar.
Okay. Yeah, the whole like.
We did that with Kennedy once.
Oh, yeah.
You were in the session for our Lord of the Rings campaign, and Logan and I realized you just showed up. And we just sat and got air shot.
Drunk.
It was so much fun.
I was trying to upgrade that character and a little.
Fine.
Check it.
Check yours. We're missing one.
No.
No, that's it. Okay.
There's this other-
Christian lit.
Oh, yeah, he messaged the group chat. Yeah.
Big one.
Not I mean I think it's the lamp, not the screen, sorry.
So
No,
Yeah. Is that a bug on the
That's a
screen?
big
The
white
lamp?
mosquito.
yeah, it's a
So-
heater.
It doesn't move when the table.
So
Actual.
so.
Ew.
within probably, I'd say maybe 500 feet of the ground, the last of the free-falling crew members are brought on board with help of with control wind. What are you doing?
Looting that body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shrink back down and just lay on the deck.
I'm gonna
Anybody
go
have
over there while he's looting and just see what all he finds.
does anybody have a way to get information off a dead body?
I know how to get information off a live body.
Yeah, it's not the same process.
Questions. We could have left it alive. What in the world, you guys?
I can ask a dead body question.
course you can.
I mean, we
Okay.
can all do that, but
Questions. I love it. Why not? What mortal law haven't we broken yet? I was really hoping I'd get to go to super hell for my life. So this should get me there. Achievement unlocked. Thank you, everyone. I thought being a pirate was bad.
Roll and investigation check.
you just hear Exegor to himself, quietly,
25.
there's a super hell.
I rolled 20.
There's at least 11. There's gotta be 9. Mhm.
Hmm.
All right, so he has. Are you using, oh wait, you don't have identify anymore, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Um,
You have detect magic or you?
Yes, I have detect magic.
So there is a, his sword is magical. He has a ring on that is magical.
We routing this down. And so
His armor is not magical, but having seen something of a similar make before, you do know that it is constructed of mithril. So while not magical, it is a valuable item.
so
God.
sword, armor, ring.
And then you see that he has some sort of a circlet on his, like on the crown of his head that is also magical.
And crown. Any money?
Right.
Yes.
On hell coins or anything like that?
So much help.
He is currently in possession of 300 gold pieces.
You really want some soul coins, don't you?
300 gold.
Trill.
No amulet or anything?
Yes.
You hear the familiar voice of the augur come into your mind by way of a sending spell. I've had a vision, something terrible has happened. Please report.
Or something terrible. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Someone died.
There are 10 words.
Something terrible has happened. End of report.
13 actually.
What was he called? Wardry, vigilant wardenry.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Did you update how much money you guys?
I'll say the man's name, Obed Galaxian,
Scott,
the
you
vigilant
have
wardenry instead.
2,200 platinum from
You know who that is?
Okay.
20. The bad guy.
You got to, do you know?
It's fine.
That's fine.
25.
2,200, do you know? You hear in your mind another sending spell come in, and you hear things are moving quickly. I'm sending aid.
Rad.
What kind of aid are you sending?
Who is the augur?
Explanation.
Not dreadnoughts, I hope.
This is
What? What?
brown
Oh.
cow.
And that's all I've got.
If
That's where I'll stop.
if an astral dreadnought shows up on our doorstep, I'm going to have to intervene. What it makes this even worse is none of us hear this is entirely mental.
Like completely skipping over everybody on the deck, looking at Obed and doing whatever they're doing. I think I'm going to immediately go to the engine room, make sure everything is running as best as it possibly can, maybe even do some nonsensical artificer type things to put a
Pretty
little
warp
extra
11.
speed into it and give her all
At
she's
least.
got And then I need to figure out a way to hide this ship.
What?
Ship.
The ship. Oh.
Okay, so everybody up on deck while Titus is looting the body. Trill goes bolting down below decks after muttering something about
Dreadnoughts.
hopefully not dreadnoughts. And then, so you run down to you're heading for the engine room.
Yeah.
What does everybody else do?
Xanthian's passed out on the ground.
Huh?
Xanthian's passed out on the ground.
Gotcha.
Petra's gonna enjoy the moment of silence
Okay.
at the helm. Just like rest her head on it.
I'm just there with Titus, like just watching him go through the stuff.
So down and down and down below decks to the absolute furthest depths of the ship, you get to the engine room and you open the door. And Dean, can you please describe your character?
Okay, so it's you see a blue orc with two wolves, one baby wolf and one like adult wolf. And yeah.
You just
More intruders.
I slammed the door. You like open the door.
No.
Welded.
Leave my
Wait
spider
there.
gun to stay right there.
We don't have our room. I don't. Oh, keep that door up. Keep that door closed forever.
Comrade.
Comrade.
Comrade, we've got another intruder below decks. I don't know who it is.
And I just burst through the door.
Am I supposed to kill this one too?
So,
I just
so
burst through the
stressed
door
out.
and just walked past him.
okay.
What? You
All right.
Yeah, it's, I mean, like I'm gonna like slam that door shut and start running back. Like, no, just nope. I'm not dealing with another intruder. I slam that door shut and I just turn around and run back to the deck.
Nice. Okay. So you're pursuing. Okay. So after a few moments, Trill emerges back up on deck and is followed by a blue-skinned orc with a wolf cub on basically one shoulder and then a full-grown wolf bringing up the rear behind.
Xanthian gets big. It's like Lego.
Okay.
No, but just gets bigger.
All right, you know what? All right, everybody chill out. This is my ship, I guess. So authority is being asserted.
And then
Good.
Xanthian shrinks back down.
And she's just gonna look at orc wolf guy person and say, hey, hello. An introduction would be lovely.
I don't care. So
Name, do you have one? That's all I want. If you're gonna.
Dwan Pax.
Nice to meet you. You broke things on my ship. That's not very nice.
What did I break?
I heard something crash.
You burst.
You kick a door?
Oh yeah.
I heard a crash. Well, you're on my ship now. I have a strict rule against kicking doors unless it's me, but this is the one exception I give you. So, welcome. How did you
Why
get
are you
here?
here?
The augur sent me.
Oh,
Well, at least it's not a dreadnought.
okay.
Here to elaborate? Anybody?
And
The
I
augurs are our contact in Shalatar.
and you guys just watch as I like a white powder goes over me.
12 vitamin. It is 12 vitamin, everybody.
Producing cocaine.
No, okay. And what you guys actually witness is this.
That's what they use in the
Lucianor,
movies.
so
That's what they
okay.
use in the movies for B12 vitamin. I had to take some because I'm a vegetarian. Sometimes I'm low.
So what you actually witness is this newcomer, this blue-skinned orc that has joined you aboard the end of days. For a moment, there is like his physical form is outlined in a white light, and then where his physical body was previously, what you actually see is if looking through like a window into the night sky, like his physical form is now populated on the inside with stars and a form of like the nebulae and stars swirl, and then some of the stars form what appears to be a constellation holding a particular shape, and it flashes, and then he retakes his normal physical form, but now over the blue skin of his regular orc flesh, it is now covered with a fine white powder, as if the outer layer of his epidermis has been burnt off.
Very theatrical, dramatic entrance. I can appreciate that.
Who is the augur? Who are they? Explain. What do they do?
They're the contact.
Why does they send a person?
Do you mind if I explain? It's
Please.
basically just a high priest for the Dragonborn in the Shatterlands.
This explains very little.
And you
So you can help us get to where we need to go, correct?
Yes.
Hmm?
And then I just start looking at him.
You work for the Dragonborn?
A memory from another life starts to come back at Titus. A memory of trying to infiltrate the orcs of Igoroth to figure out what they were up to. So realizing too late that they spoke a completely different language than the orcs of Zekrust. Being left essentially beaten, bloodied, and left for dead.
And the White Orc.
An orc with white powdery skin coming up to Titus, tethering a rope to his leg and then dragging him in.
Is it the same person?
Roll me an investigation check.
Wrong one. That's intimidation.
What are you doing? Was it you?
22.
Yeah, it most likely is.
Oh,
B12 work.
Forgot that. Older. That was quite fixing. You work for the owner.
Yes.
What are you here to do?
I heard that you guys were in trouble.
That's interesting. You still have a knack, Sugar.
Oh yeah. I am trouble. Rear.
Okay, so I just go over and hand her the baby one.
Okay.
I'm trusting her.
Oh, no, I'm not ready to be no, I'm good. Thank you though. This is too much responsibility. This one already is too much responsibility. Now I have the ship and you want this too? Here, this is your, yep, yours.
You both start barking
Fine,
at each other.
Okay, never mind. Well,
There's kind of weird moment where like it's just like you're looking at it, it's looking at you, and it's like
Okay, so that is boom boom.
I appreciate the offer. For
Emma
all
just-
of our
Emma
sake.
just throws up her hands. I'm done. And she's just going below deck.
Oh. Okay, so that's Boom Boom.
Hello, boom.
Is Boom Boom trained not to boom boom on the deck?
Great question.
You can say I'll say yes. That doesn't mean
Very reassuring.
So-
Very reassuring.
I do appreciate that you're telling us you're lying even when you are saying yes. That's a good. So it's fine as long as you make someone other than me clean it up. Deal?
I'll make another Roomba.
Perfect.
What's a Roomba?
Problem solving.
It's a Boomba.
I'll get to work on another bucket with a pooper scooper instead of a mop.
Another one?
Driven has a hard time making it to the
Maybe
bathroom.
the whiskey spritzer, sanitize it, you know.
All right. So. As much fun as that was.
Who is this?
So was
This is
that
Dravis. That was. All right, let's start at the beginning. Who is the Omega Vector?
I'm not 100% sure.
Wonderful.
well, I think it's that guy.
Right,
Bella.
and he, the Omega Vector is the administrator. Correction. The Omega Vector was the administrator of the Wellsgrove Research Facility.
Who's saying that?
It is the thing that is around Petra's neck.
Her name's
That is a
Bella.
stone tablet.
It is basically just a flat slate tablet.
Her name's Bella. We're besties. Fashion icon. Mhm. Welcome to the end of days. Congrats on staying alive after breaking in.
Their stagehand.
You should feel lucky. You got questions first.
Yeah. Did you see that? You're just lucky I yelled louder than everybody else this time.
No louder than anyone else could stab you.
All right, so the auger sent
Yeah.
to do what exactly?
To save this guy's butt
Need a
again.
wet vac.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a wet
Okay,
vac for that
but-
guy too.
I mean, you're a little late to the party, so are you here to help us with what comes next?
Are you the cleanup
So
crew?
I-
'Cause
Um,
this is brand new. Blood everywhere. Guts.
I mean, are you fine with it just going off the side of the ship?
Well, I mean,
What?
I mean,
I'm not there. Wait,
you could
I gotta ask it some questions first.
It.
just make as before it stays.
this is the guy I'm
please,
saving.
preferably.
Start casting, talk, speak with Ed. Let's see if that thing that talked to me earlier sticks to us again. Well, me again. Yes.
You better cast unstained deck too.
What do y'all want me to ask them?
Is that actually?
I hope so. Someone's gonna
Prestidigitation?
die
Yeah,
again.
can you check the-
Stain's gonna get bigger.
Would anyone mind checking the rest of the ship to make sure we don't have any more?
I will.
Isn't this all your fault though?
How loud do you say that?
I'll,
Do you say that loud enough to the deck below to be heard, to hear it?
Sure.
With that, there's no response except you just hear doors start opening and then and slamming closed underneath you.
Once I hear doors start opening, Xander just goes back on the ground.
Make sure you stick your head in every crevice, Xanthion.
Along the floor.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Check there too.
Like after the game, is Felix still dumb?
No.
Well,
Felix is.
He's no
okay.
longer
Are you okay?
feeble-minded.
Like, are you okay?
Yeah. No longer feeble-minded. His brother's.
Okay, so, um, what? Mhm. Yes, that is.
Think we're dead, turn them into an undead.
So let's get some backstories on each of us.
Hold on, no, let's talk to the corpse first.
Oh,
All right, so you cast Speak with Dead.
Mm-hmm. So what y'all want me to ask this thing? And we get 5 questions.
They're just snoring in the corner.
I didn't ask for this.
Obed sort of sits up.
Why was he?
What happened in the 9 hells?
No.
I didn't even hear what.
I didn't hear. The plan worked perfect. In one fell swoop. The Sabian conclave and the Bardic colleges were broken.
What do you have to do with the tentacle head? Let's get that. Once you dropped his ass, that one disappeared too, so.
No, I don't think that's an
Just
important question.
curious.
That was just a.
I mean, we have 5 questions and no one else has asked anything, so I'm just
What
throwing stuff out there.
Is your connection to the creatures with the tentacle head?
They are unmanageable.
They are what? Sorry.
They are I.
Ah.
I manifest them.
What plan, maybe?
What all is the mother of woe seeking to destroy?
Zekerus.
What's the best way to stop her?
What is she fighting so hard to keep hidden from us?
Thing. The mother of woe is the bringer of the end.
All right, one more question. More love. Got a question?
No, you like wolves?
Wait, you didn't ask me the third question.
Who else is associated with Project Z?
No, I don't think we should call it project.
Or what was it called? Yeah.
Your organization, maybe?
And that was their end game, right?
What's a Z?
What are the next phases of your plan?
I'm just saying whoever else is associated with everybody to go after.
To find the cause and where. And unbind the mother of woe. Using the book that you gave Melissa or Darkman. Once the mother of woe is released at the cosmic, our plan will come to fruition and all will be laid bare.
That's fine.
What happened to? No friend, baby boy.
That's 5 questions.
Sometimes.
So can I get rid of him now?
Wait.
Waiting just another day.
Is
Oh, is that an undead clapping?
Rob.
Oh, ew. Oh, what?
You've done incredibly well.
Boom boom attack.
Hold on.
That was the most adorable sounding attack call ever, but no!
Setting up with a slack down, basically entrails just like falling out.
Wet puppets.
Dak.
Yeah, I told you, wet, dry vac, shop vac. There's a lot of wet stuff.
Can I get?
Don't want it staining. Go grab the whiskey.
I will be.
Oh, we hope you're.
I should get.
I suppose now it's a race to see who wants it more. And he trips over the edge.
Yeah.
I didn't get to get rid of him.
Look,
Do I see him pull out of a window?
I mean,
Higher
look
level.
at that.
Hi.
Now it's all the way across the deck.
You hear it, you
Okay.
hear it.
It's all the thirty.
Now I want.
All the blood. Where would you like me to put this?
It's a blood orb.
It's just a blood orb.
Away.
I can
from
take it.
me,
I can take it.
anywhere.
Just link it over.
Somewhere in a village. Just
far
an
Slide it
orb of
over.
blood.
No, a guy
It's a nearby
in an
seagull and
orb.
just
Yeah, it's like-
explodes.
A corpse falls out of the sky.
Sharks are now following the ship.
And then
The
like
sharks.
30 seconds
not a
later,
air
just a
shark.
freaking like blood bomb.
From
Just
the
like
air.
a Mrs. Carrie movie
Okay.
happens.
Let's get names.
I'm not talking to anyone until I get a nap.
Boom boom. Go snuggle him.
This little wolf cub like comes and like nuzzles on your chest.
Yeah, killing people before questioning is hard work, isn't
gotta
it, buddy?
kill the
Good night.
I am gonna die.
Yeah,
Several
well, those are
times.
consequences. Good night.
Okay, now let's talk.
That's not normal how speak with dead is supposed to end.
Well, that's the second time that's happened. I'm Parsitti.
Who? What?
You asked my name.
No, what did you say?
Parsidium.
Okay.
My name.
I'm not there.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I went downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Emma went to Lodex.
Aaron.
Oh. What? Yes. Call me Trill. What was your name again?
Dwan Pax.
Why? I guess. Hi. Are more people coming?
How would I know? I mean,
How did they send you?
1 second I was there,
And then you weren't.
and then I
And
was
you're
here.
Maybe if I like put some
Sleep
sort
on
of
it.
mind shielding on the ship, they can't know where we're
A
at.
teleportation shield would be awesome on this ship. It would
So-
get used so
And like, and he just rambles off thinking about more things to do to the ship.
You do as you walk away, Trill, you do hear the Beladex say, teleportation proofing is theoretically possible, but I would need to interface with the power source of this vessel.
I want to do that anyway when the comrade says we can.
Okay, so
Here, take Bella. Bella, do the thing.
Do my thing.
Do the thing.
The ship starts dropping again.
Not that thing, not that thing.
Well, I mean, that's fine too. So, here you go. And she puts it around his neck.
Start going off.
Did the ship really start dropping?
Yeah, for just a second it did.
You just hear Emma, stop!
Just like,
Bella's a trickster.
So
I
anyway, we should
raised her.
probably get on our way.
as the
Alright.
ship is moving.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you. Yeah,
Well,
I agree with it.
I do too.
Yeah.
let us away.
yeah, to the shadow.
well,
the
it's
shadows.
sounding brilliant, but we can be on our way. Do you have a heading for us there, Blue Boy?
Shadowlands.
Oh yeah, the augur wants me to lead you guys to some lake.
Cool.
South,
Hey, odd. To some lake.
southwest of Charlottesville.
Ah,
in the
okay.
shadow.
Better. Even better.
Some lake.
I think Odd heard
Is
that.
this auger?
A high priest that basically can see when anything.
Who knows when you
It'd be
exactly
great if he knew before the
High
thing.
priest of prophecy and omen
what he said.
in the church of the dragon.
Okay, but
And she is a headache and a half
Maybe,
to
yeah.
deal with. I swear,
3 seconds.
more likely than not, she's just out of coved and doesn't know what she's talking about.
this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
I mean,
You
she's
haven't told us-
several
you
steps
feel like it's
behind
more than
every
you.
time.
I mean,
Oh, okay. So you want to know some things about
She's
me?
not there.
I don't know.
All right, so the lake southwest of Charlotte.
We set the ship that direction and I take the Belodex downstairs and find a way to insert it into the fairy stone.
Insert
That's what
it.
she said.
Ask with Mary Stone consent first.
Bella
asked.
All right,
No, you asked both of
so
them.
basically you get into the engine room and you're
Would
like,
you like to interface?
it's like, you're like,
In what way can I assist your interface?
ching, ching.
The Belladex is like, basically, he's like, hey, Fairy Stone.
You are, yeah, you're the fluffer.
Yeah.
Again.
So I just kind of imagine Trill just sitting going down with the Belladex and just like,
Like this? No.
Then rubs it
Too
across.
high?
Maybe if I
The
caress.
fairy stone
And-
lower.
the Belladex.
I'm having trouble finding
Although the Belladex is entirely monotonous and very much an automated voice, you can't help
Mhm.
but sense some judgment as the voice comes from the tablet and says, interfacing is possible simply with close proximity to the fairy stone.
Yeah,
Right.
putting
course.
you inside the fairy.
I'm just going
Very
to
close.
set you here on the counter.
Interfacing. Interfacing will be complete in 8 hours.
Or 8 hours.
You just stand there for 8 hours. twiddling your
Absolutely, I
thumbs,
do.
Just watching it.
It's when the dog faces back in his mouth.
That's like when you
Okay.
clean your hard drive and you're just sitting there like, it's working.
Mhm.
Yep. It's doing it.
I,
And then it goes from like 17 to 18. Yep,
I have a question.
in game or out of game. Okay.
Who are you?
Who am I? I'm Comrade Petra of
Wait.
Singer.
Of Petra and the backups?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
You've heard of us? What? Okay, were you
I
at?
remember Ryan put our video
Do
online.
we leave any of our we leave any Survivor at any of the performances we've had?
Oh,
How do we have a fan?
There were
Everyone
survivors
signed it
abroad.
all over.
There
Oh,
were
okay.
survivors abroad.
That's right. I was gonna say, I feel like every time I played, everyone's died who's heard it. So, okay. Got it. Anyway,
I want to thank
what
character
News,
now.
everybody.
Whoever they play
We
is
have fans.
close to death.
You are. It's like it is now. It's canon. Petra as a backups is Death Clock.
God, I did it.
Survivors.
All right.
Okay.
That was a genuine in and out of game question.
There ever been any survivors?
I mean, this is great news for me. We have fans and they are alive. So welcome aboard End of Days.
We did have t-shirt made.
I call her Odd for short. You can also call her Odd, I guess.
Okay, so some things about me.
Dish, honey.
I'm Dwan Pax, the Forest Guardian, the Guardian of Nature.
Love it.
Yeah.
Big fan of nature.
We love it.
Mm-hmm.
The city.
I have this glowing thing.
What is that glowing thing?
It's a dagger that tells me if an animal's in trouble, and I can talk to animals whenever I want.
I'm an animal. We have so much in common. I love this blue person.
What's your class?
Ranger. Yeah, Ranger.
Ranger Druid.
Ranger Druid.
Love it. Well, can you play an instrument?
I feel that.
No, you're hired. Welcome to the band. I think I have a flute. Cool. Hey, I mean, I was just gonna give you some stuff to
Yeah, I
bring
have a
together and call you percussion, but yeah, love it.
Does that mean I'm not percussion anymore, Petra?
No, you can be percussion too if you
What's
we,
your subclass?
or we'll have a whole section.
What are your subclasses?
Says on there.
Where? Oh, where?
It'll
Yeah,
be in your class
Xanthian, you know
features,
what?
probably.
You'll just
Beastmaster and Star.
you can be the bass percussion. Just get big and then stamp your feet.
Yeah. Cool.
You just get big and stamp your feet and be the bass. It'll be our bass drum.
All right.
Same.
I wish there were more subclasses that would do something other than turn into animals.
This is Tick speaking. I am concerned about the way that speaker fits, but ended.
You didn't see the last one.
What happened at the last one?
It said, you should be careful messing with the game.
And then we didn't listen to
I
it.
formed the face of David Lore while I do it and all that stuff. Oh,
What?
Don't worry about it.
We murdered him.
I thought that for
No,
a second
so-
it was the shackle.
We received a warning. We ignored said warning, and now we're like, oh no.
That's entirely part.
Exactly. Welcome to Petra and the backups.
I believe this is as good of any time for me to take my leave because I would certainly be trying to whatever is happening with that.
Well, you never got me that one of identifying.
Yes, I was in the middle of something and somebody told me, hey, come get on this ship and we'll go to the place where they hate orcs more than anything else, but apparently not.
Well, you need to get some of this white powder and you'll be all right.
B12. B12's got you covered.
Man, if you're with me, the orcs don't
We just
care.
start crushing the people in the corner.
This is B12. Yeah.
I'll try to rendezvous on that.
Can you find it out?
I would like to go down
I'm terribly
to.
skilled at identifying things.
Did you get the stuff off his body?
I would like to go down to.
You got the stuff off
Wherever.
Sure.
Ash.
I mean, your new companion definitely seems skilled and artifice. To find out anything, I'll let you know. Good luck on your journey, all of you.
Well, don't turn bad like everybody else. Keep on ticking.
I like that.
He teleports out. So
Oh, yeah. Put me to sleep on
we've got 3 days to pass to get you guys to the Shadowlands.
Where's Boom Boom?
Where do you want to go?
You're snuggling with that down.
Cool. Boom Boom, come here.
Rob's over.
I want to go down to.
Okay.
And I want to ask him something. Do
Okay.
you have any dog food?
That's kind of offensive.
No,
But no offense, but like, do you have any
Yeah.
dog food?
Not for me, like for you, just like in general.
Like, you know, do you keep it here? Do I need to go to the store to buy it?
Yeah, go to the store. Hop the
We
phone.
have
Order some
meat
DoorDash?
in the galley.
Where's that?
Oh, thank you. It's the one with the tables.
Oh,
You just go around and ask the dog. Dog.
listen, I've never met a dog person.
God, Karen.
You are far from the first person to not have met a dog person before. I guess fair question.
My bad.
You're fine. I don't have anything specific, but they're welcome to eat. We've got a lot of food on board.
They'll eat all of it if you let them.
Well, then please don't.
I'll see what I can.
Good advice.
We come back the next day after a long rest and there's no food.
Do you have any drinks?
Scooby snacks?
Yeah, there's whatever you want. In the galley. Beverages and food galore.
Okay, so I just
Because they're
Bring in the galley like Scooby and Shaggy.
running a ship.
Are we passing 3 days?
Raggy.
Hold on. Each day I'm casting divination. That's all I'm gonna be doing.
Okay.
I wanted to do something on the second day.
All right.
The second day, Emma's going to go to Titus. And we're gonna get the incense for Find Familiar.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to Petra. And Emma's gonna be like, Petra,
Mm-hmm.
I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the
Exactly.
most dramatic yawn I've ever heard. And she's gonna go to Petra and she's gonna say, Petra, I need your help
Mm-hmm.
on some fashion advice.
Oh my God. Finally. Yes. My child, how can I help you?
And Emma is basically going to she's basically going to sit down and explain that her ability to shapeshift between an elven form, like an elven like form and a human,
Mhm.
was the basically her being unstable. And she wants your help picking a new
Cool.
like that she's just gonna keep.
Nice. Okay.
A couple hours, just like you like this one. But yours are a little too pointy.
It's a perfect day. And it's like playing for like an hour. Until we actually pick something. Or
And
yeah,
so,
80s montage music.
Emma and Petra are just gonna be in Emma's room for a little while.
I'm gonna like do that, send me ideas or whatever, or
It's
Aw.
3 days, so we'll just push daggers in
Did
front
you draw
of
that?
the trying to connect to his mom, I guess.
I
And
found these in the food place.
in while that's going on, also
peanut butter flavored.
Emma's going to cast
But they're peanut butter flavored.
Oh, good, thank you.
Gotcha.
No, I dare you.
Rut-row Raggy, I am not kissing you tonight.
And
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Aw.
I'm not that cool.
I'm the new one. Pretty much.
Excellent.
I am.
Can you send me that? I can give you a new token.
Do it. Do
No. Not again.
What are the questions?
What?
That plus a bandana.
What are the questions being asked through divination?
Well, I kind of need to. I want to talk to Felix, we had some planned, but he's left, so. Can't get a hold of him.
All right. I'm so sorry. I'm doing a bad job with remembering everyone's character names.
Who do you?
What is your character?
Titus.
Titus. Dang it. Titus, on the second day, I'm gonna bring you a wand.
Oh,
It has 8 charges of identifying.
off.
Am I with?
This is amazing. Thank you, sir. Good dog.
Don't.
I will take it back.
I can just turn it off.
I'm kidding.
We scratch you behind the face.
Will this help? And I'll
I think
change
it-
into one of his kind.
That is.
Was
so
that
good.
better? I mean, you're not the only one now. You want Dalmatian?
What is this?
Well,
called?
I
Domination?
It's better not awaken.
Wiener dog. He's got stubby legs, just a long torso.
Female?
Pelton on. Pelton from
Poodle?
Being like.
Take that wand back.
Feels like an old Bugs Bunny cartoon taking place right now.
Chuck it.
What I can do is I can make a simple spell storing item. So essentially what I've done is I've just chosen a simple wand and I've imbued it with this basically just replicates something that I do. It's good for 8 uses, or if I need to kind of get that back, I will just kind of turn it off. But I'll let you know.
So I understand. We're good friends now. How you doing?
Hello.
All right.
I put Emma's, I put Emma's new look in the group chat.
And then I come to you guys, anybody I can find,
Then
as drunk as can be,
What?
because I
He
found
Found the
those
whiskey
things,
faucet.
Yes.
and I'm just staring at you guys, just staring you down.
Are you legal age? Not that that matters here. Just curious.
No.
How old are you? Yeah.
I'm about 15.
Oh,
He saved your life.
well.
Sorry.
Okay.
Baby
Have
sister's
some
too
water. Have some water. That'll be good for you. It'll make you feel better.
All right. Anything else for the
Alright.
3 days?
Um,
Multi.
First question, I'm going to ask my God what the name of what's his name is before Tick leaves. Can I do that?
But Tick
And
already
what
left.
was the dude's name? Davalor, not Davalor.
Fiasco.
Dylan's real name. Would you know? Ask him, oh my God,
Where are you when you cast this?
in my room with the door shut.
So in your room with the door shut, it's like through the porthole. It's like it's like the sun quickly sets and everything is just cast in deep shadow in your room. And from the corner of the room, you hear a voice. Dylan. And he was a I probably wouldn't want anybody to know that my name was Woodrow.
Jerome.
Yeah.
And the last name?
Woodrow.
Wilson.
I almost said it. I almost said it.
Woodrow Wombat.
Wilson Woodrow.
It's not a pleasant experience.
I don't want to waste it.
It's on his character sheet.
Who's?
Dylan's.
Woodrow Wilson's.
It does start with a W. That's the problem.
Uh-oh. Well, it's Wilson, yeah.
The spell
Who's Wilson?
Woodrow.
Windfellow. Orphan. Like war orphan. Wow.
Wallershanks.
Walter Shank, text.
I was so close.
Just send it to Mr. Peg. And then I'll go get Tick to summon him.
Okay. Oh, so giving him the name so that he can try to summon him.
Yeah.
All right.
And let him know that he can summon him here or wherever, get him out of the night hells. I mean,
Got it. Actually, for continuity's sake, it might be easier to say that you just send that to him in a
send
spell.
him spell. All right, sounds good.
Yep, that works. All right. Second question.
Well, this would be the second day. 'Cause I can only do one a day.
Right.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Now with divination, it doesn't have to be my gods. On the second day, I'm calling trickster.
Okay. What's your question?
You want to help us?
No, click. I'm washing.
Not
my hands.
particularly. Please.
Would you anyway?
I don't have a choice.
Always out with everybody else meets. Do you know how tiring it gets? Do this, do that, go here, go there. That's the entire reason why I wanted to just get rid of everything in the first place.
Oop.
I don't necessarily know if there's any helping you at this point. But I'll do what I can, just like I always do.
If it makes you feel any better, I'll be your warlock.
Afraid that ship has sailed. Thank you, though.
Well, is it over?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Like, well, how about someone else? I'll offer you with them. Yeah. You want someone more useful?
You want someone useful at all? Can't really give me Emma. She's spoken for.
I'm going to call the leader of the Nine Hells,
Okay.
the one that lives on the ninth one.
Please speak to your manager, please.
Because I know him through the taverns.
Mhm.
Sure.
And the question is, are you aware of what Lady Veron is actually doing?
Yes.
And this is what you want. You are aware of what the Mother of Woe will do, right? To Zacharias, to the hells. Everything.
supreme that you and your friends make it over.
Well, I do too. I was wondering if you want to help.
Who's to say?
Sorry.
I got all kinds of art and all kinds of cool stuff from the hills. We can make a bargain.
My soul.
I even have them reach down in there, pull out the box of art. I have it. All kinds of information.
It's a let me sleep.
Yeah, playing the fiddle for it.
Don't blame me. I always sleep on big decisions.
Going down with Georgia.
Well, I hope you want to exist. I'll see you next time.
right.
I'll give it to dude.
Anything else over the next 3 days?
I can check your text.
Actually, I'll go find Emma on the third day.
If you didn't talk to Emma the second day, you find Emma, and she looks like in the picture.
I have, yeah, it didn't send yet for my looked.
I see it.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
Emma does not look like anything.
Hold on. There it goes.
There we go.
Again. Oh,
Did it go through now?
Yep.
Can I see it?
Looks like One Punch Man character.
What are those? What are those?
I like those huge long braids.
Yeah.
What are these called again?
Bill Emma.
Tressum.
Tressum.
Yeah, once all that happens, Petra will just head back up to the helm and stay on.
Is your cat like on a leash from your hair?
No.
I feel like we're in a weird position.
You can see it. You can see the tassel behind the cat.
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time, pal.
I feel like there's a weird position now with me having an ode to the summer court and you being dedicated to the Grand Artist. I want you to know that I will still protect you. You don't need my help. I think that's become very obvious.
Yeah.
And Emma does just a wholehearted laugh at that.
You often need
Yeah,
our.
exactly. Like it's pretty comical that I'm the one protecting you.
In the bathroom.
But I'm not dedicated to the summer court. I've got no lead.
That's good to hear, but I didn't think you were.
Yeah.
If it makes everyone feel better, I have no
It was a
no
little.
allegiance.
It is a little weird that you made an oath,
Smart.
just kind of in a back alley, in a tavern.
How is that
To
surprising to
be
you?
fair, I didn't make the oath. Someone told me, like, hey, you're an elf.
Hey, you're an elf.
You're protecting this little girl. So like
Was blood spilled over the oath?
that was 4 years. Logan doesn't remember that was 4 years ago.
I don't think there was blood spilled.
It was a promise made to
Your mom.
No,
Wasn't it its mom though?
no, it
no,
was
but it was amazing.
Oh.
And if Petra doesn't have inspiration, she does now.
So Petra's had a lot of them. She just doesn't use them often enough to actually.
So, yeah, no,
it
it
was
was,
still look 11.
it was a promise made.
Actually, now she looks more around 16.
Who was the one that Emma lived with in the Feywild?
Lemony.
Lemony.
Lemony, yeah.
And Lemony
Oh.
passed word of that promise along to the Summer Queen's court,
she's like,
and then the
"Hey,
Ladrin
take
paid
her,
a
like-
visit.
Okay.
Like, asked if anybody would promise to take care of her, to let her stay on the material plane, and Xanthion, of course, said yes.
Not really sure what he's getting himself into, but yeah. Then they kidnapped me a couple times, so that's fun.
A couple.
Yeah, you did come out of a fire that one
I
time.
did come out of fire one time. I did. I stabbed him with a trident.
Blue powder.
You're so wanted.
All right, anything else? over
But-
those 3 days?
I think we're good, if not implied, I think it's pretty well understood that you're out of that whole.
Yeah,
promise.
I can still draw upon like the powers that they like let me use, but like I don't know how long that's gonna last. So
Well, if you lose those powers, I can hook you up with the
yeah,
queen.
put in a good word for me because
Is she
I'm
hired?
probably circling the drain on the super cool.
Update the cover letter.
And if you could get the Queen of Air and Darkness to pick up a druid named Leaf from the Summer Court. I don't know what her allegiance is, but really important
It's her
that she
girlfriend.
survives anything that happens there.
And after the and Emma is gonna nod, and after the conversation, she's gonna kind of glance up at the ceiling or the sky and be like, "You hear that?" Up into Queen of Air and Darkness.
No response.
Oh shit. I didn't want to talk to you anyway. Smite me, almighty smiter.
Kind of hard stop at 9.
All right, so we can also go over some of this that is transpires in 3 days. After the fact, we can retcon it, but I will say that after 3 days of clear sailing with no encounters, you do arrive at that is.
We do get
just
long rests,
southwest-
correct?
Yeah, 3 long rests. The lake that is southwest of Shalatar, a large, just kind of like a large oasis in the middle of what otherwise is an absolutely blighted landscape. And I will go in a little bit.
That's
more
where Foss lived.
about the,
I mean, seriously, he lived that lake.
so there was so I will go in a little bit more about what the look of how the landscape transitions once you cross over the Grimalkin Bridge into the Shatterlands. But for the sake of a decent place to stop, I will say that the end of days arrives at this unnamed lake that is south of Shalatar and finds a landing spot in the lake. And around this lake, there is an outpost set up. And you do see Dragonborn on the lake shore and beckoning the crew of the End of Days to come to shore. And as the crew of the End of Days comes onto the shore, out of a tent, Dewan, Trill, and Dravis instantly recognize her as the Augur. The rest of you see a female lithe, red-scaled, robed dragon with a long neck and kind of sharp features with horns that kind of curl up like this. And as she walks up,
So she
with her
looks kind of
hands-
like the lizard people in Divinity.
yeah, actually, yeah,
cool.
very similar.
Does that remind us of Jim character at all?
Natalia wasn't talking about.
No, Natari was.
Boss.
No, wait. Ben's.
That's
Foss. I think the other two. Foss was blue.
Yeah, Foss was
Foss.
blue.
I'm thinking.
That doesn't necessarily mean
Not the
that-
other
that-
campaign, that was his
parents
other
were
character
blue.
that died.
Okay.
So the Augur.
Well, if I remember, Foss's mom was a priest. Yeah.
So the Augur walks up to you, Trill, and Dravis, and Dewan. Says, thank you so much for your haste. Things are moving incredibly quickly now. We will have to be vigilant to stay one step ahead. To the rest of you, welcome. My name is Vergisar Yon. I believe you knew my son.
Oh,
Oh, yay. Wow, we put that was a quick connection. Well,
And
we
we
called
will
that.
put that, we will pick up there next.
Foss's dad was a
Yeah.
huge sorcerer. Ah, wow. Hey. Memory.
Memories?
Do you remember? I remember. Do you remember?
That's what
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, good to see you all.
That was